Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Agents of Reflection Scar, Episode 18, Recovery. This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, though, we shall get started with introductions, beginning with the cute one himself, Matteo.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Moneyrasu. I'm currently full of peanut butter and jelly, and I also stream over on twitch.tv/Moneyrasu. I do coding challenges, gaming stuff, and I'm the storyteller of Agents of Reflection. And I'm not cute. Thank you for having me on, Sim.
You are very cute. And I am Razim, and I'm playing Cashel, the Shadow Metal type Kudamon. Off to David.
Hello, I am Merl and I am playing David, the basic type Galmon, who says that Maddie is adorable. Off to Hyro.
Hello, I'm Ren, playing Hyro the Renamon, Light and Shadow type. On to you, Sammy.
My name is Gabby or Gab, and I'll be playing Sammy, the Windfire type Biomon. On to you, Wyatt. Yes, I did it without my notes.
Hello, I am Azure, and I'll be playing Wyatt, the electric metal type Pulsemon.
Alright, and since he volunteered earlier, or was voluntold, go for the recap, Sammy.
The recap notes. I don't know why I don't have them open every time.
Plus,
Alright,
you kind of
last
do
time,
the job of. You do a great job with it, too, so, you know.
Well, I just read a lot, okay? Last time, Cashel, Hyro, and Wyatt left David and Jacob to watch one captive, James Rickaby, while they searched for a way to get to the ground floor of Kerbolt's Manor without going past the dual shotgun-wielding Cyclops and his 7 to 8 armed soldiers. The trio were unable to find any windows that could be opened or air vents that could be traversed, so they decided that they should go back to the balcony, and they entered through and looked for an entry point on the ground floor. From the balcony, they saw a group of homeowners talking to the militia about Sammy's distraction. Since the balcony was in direct line of sight of the civilians, the three retreated back inside and began looking for anything useful on the 3rd floor. They managed to find a safe in the closet. Initially, Cashel was going to pass it by, but after some convincing from Wyatt and Zims decided to show off his his lockpicking expertise, he used his tools and expertise to crack the safe. Inside were blueprints to the manor and a sizable sum of the local currency, which Cashel pocketed. With the blueprints, the agents learned that the trapdoor to Kerbolt's safe room was in the kitchen, directly below the room adjoining the balcony. Cashel opted to sneak out the balcony and in through a window to the kitchen underneath and had Hyro and Wyatt wait on the stairs, ready to create a diversion as soon as any commotion could be heard. Hyro and Wyatt got into position, Wyatt with the safe, oddly eager to drop onto the floor below for a distraction, as Cashel snuck below and managed to get into the kitchen through a window. After knocking out a guard that was guarding the kitchen, Cashel found the trapdoor to the safe room beneath a rug and received an apology from Jacob over comms while he was trying to quietly descend. Below, Cashel found a passage leading to a heavy iron door with Kerbold behind it. Through the door, Cashel identified himself as a Maripol agent. Kerbold requested the agent bring his entire team to the door, but Cashel explained how that wasn't feasible. The ex-agent revealed to him that since he was in no shape to escape past all the soldiers, the plan was to escape through the digital world. Therefore, Cashel needed to get whoever could go with them and have the remaining agents extract. Cashel responded over comms to Jacob, accepting the apology. Cashel then explained the situation to him. The humans made the suggestion, out of David's earshot, to get the information from Kerbold and put the ex-agent down, and insisted that if Cashel had to go to the other world, he at least take someone with him. Cashel requested David go with him into the digital world, since, unlike Hyro with King and Wyatt with Edgar, David didn't have anyone who would be waiting for him if something went wrong. David was told where Cashel was and made it to him without incident, while the others extracted with Rickaby, who told the agents that he was half human, half Digimon. Sammy rejoined the others on the way to the helicopter with a little help from Agazimon, and Hyro, Sammy, Wyatt, and Jacob and Rickaby extracted back to Maripol HQ. Meanwhile, Kerbold opened a rift using a machine inside his bunker, and he and the agents stepped through into the digital world. On the other side, the scenery was the same as the human world, but everything was divided into square sections and shuffled around. Cashel scouted out the area from above and found a part of the environment that looked like the Merl hangar, complete with a certain platypuppy. The agents and Kerbal began their 2-day journey in the digital world. Meanwhile, in the helicopter on its way to Merl, the agents were learning about Rickaby's half-Digimon genesis and Digimon reproduction. Rickaby manages to clock that Hyro was close to another Digimon, though with a lot of judgment, seemingly having some disdain for humans. He named Sammy his new favorite and began playing his violin, which was very loud, inside the helicopter. Eventually, the agents found rest as they flew home. During a night in the digital world, David's haunt appeared to him. As the Wanyamon asked David questions about what had been happening and David answered them, Kerbold asked him who he was talking to. It turned out that only David could see his little buddy this time. David explained how the Wanyamon was haunting him but not causing any harm. Kerbold warned David that Digimon were just as self-interested as any other creature, and a haunt, even a friendly one, had intentions, and that he should be careful about what he told the Wanyamon. The small Digimon seemed upset about the idea that somebody didn't like him, but David reassured him that he liked his little buddy. During the last half day of travel in the digital world, Cashel had been asking Kerbold various questions. He learned that Kerbold's information included names, locations, and powers of the ex-Mirrorpool agents, and that the only one of them that knew he was giving this information to Mirrorpool was a dark-robed villain that was explicitly not the Yongan the agents encountered in their first mission. This individual was named the Herald of the Otherworld. Kerbold elaborated that Crescendo was one of the first members of Mirrorpool, his seniority only second to Valen, and he was the leader of the defectors. Crescendo wanted to harness the digital world's power for the agency and the benefit of the human world. This did not sit right with Valen, so Valen and Crescendo had a falling out, and this is where we left off.
Wonderful. We left off in the middle of a couple conversations last night. Last time. I believe specifically we were with Cashel talking to Kerbold. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Do we want to continue that conversation or have a look at what Rickaby's getting up to?
I think that's up to you.
I wouldn't mind continuing the Cashel one just because I need to go really quickly to work something out family because they were calling me.
Okay, well then.
Bad timing every time, but I'll still listening. I'm just gonna be away from the computer for a few minutes.
All right. In that case, Cashel. Kerbold lets his words hang in the air for a moment. His own eyes wandering the landscape as he ponders perhaps the figure he's just warned you of.
So you mentioned that Crescendo knows you're turning yourself over. What
Yes.
are his thoughts on that?
I haven't spoken to him recently.
Did you speak to him? You said he knows. How do you know that he knows?
Simple. He pulls up his sleeve to reveal a very similar smartwatch to the one what Wyatt wears. So long as I have any device on me which a Digimon can tap into, Crescendo may be listening. And I'm sure he's taken a special interest in the whereabouts of his consorts. Myself, Yongan, Melisandre, Cronin, all of us.
Why wear it if you know he could potentially be listening?
Failing to wear it makes me a target. In his eyes, I will no longer be aligned with his goals if I cease to submit to his surveillance.
I see. Surveilled or be a target. Gotcha.
He shrugs and says, "Though I confess this may not be a concern for much longer. I have no illusions about my own mortality. My time draws near. The best I can do is, well, come clean and try to set Mirrorpool up for what is coming.
What is coming?
He lets out a long exhale and says, "I damn my flair for the dramatic. To be honest with you, Cashel, I really don't know. I do know that Crescendo had greater designs, though, for this world and for Mirrorpool. Perhaps he still intends to ensure that otherworld creatures make their way over, whether Valen wishes to stop him or not. And I imagine at some point this will come to a head. What that looks like, I am unsure."
Then what exactly is it that you are offering Mirrorpool here? You've brought up your...
Leads.
You've brought up your mortality multiple times, and it is making me worry that you won't be able to survive the journey back to Mirrorpool.
I understand. Then we hasten to Mirrorpool, and it ceases to be an issue. He said, still jockeying not to tell you everything too early.
Very well. However, I think I will be taking those devices and will be leaving them here.
There is wisdom in that choice, he says, surrendering his wrist to you.
This way it is not you not submitting to the surveillance, I am taking it. And Cashel will take the watch, and he's gonna kind of gesture a little bit. I would like to do a pat down to make sure of others.
Do what you will, he says, extending his arms outward.
He'll be, thorough, but not aggressive with this. Respectful of the guy and his frailty, but still making sure that the job gets done.
Of course.
Does he find anything else of note?
You do. You find two things, in fact. One is a very... How do I put this? If Cashel has spent any time around a prison, and I do mean, like, not Mirrorpool prison. So first, can we stop there and confirm whether that's the case?
I don't think Cashel would have. However, David might have. And David's right there.
Hey, David, have you done any time? Or been around someone who has?
Well, I've arrested several individuals that have entered either jail or prison.
Wonderful.
And it's not
You would
uncommon for investigators and such to go back to, or go to the prison to interview suspects and such, so.
Indeed.
You know the basic makings of a zip gun like the back of your hand. And this crazy old man has created something truly special. He has created a zip gun with 4 barrels that currently contains 4 shotgun shells of different types.
My goodness. This is truly a marvel of creation here.
A tool for every situation. And the second thing you find is Kerbold's wallet. Inside is his identification with the non-specific government of the place you guys were just in, as well as a faded Mirapool ID.
Cashel will, of course, be taking everything out of there, inspecting it all very thoroughly, and then putting it back where it was, provided he doesn't find anything else suspicious. Because he is also looking out for, any potential biohazardous things, considering what this guy does.
Of course.
Question.
Go ahead.
Does he have any... Do any of his cards have chips?
Yeah, are they the chip one or just barcode? Or the max strip, whatever.
Magnet strip.
See, this man would have gotten into Mirapool in, like, the 60s. Before either of those things was in common use, so... that said, his ID with the country would be a little bit more modern. That would be a barcode, maybe.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking about stuff like debit cards and stuff like that.
Oh no, he doesn't have anything like that.
David is enthralled by the zip gun. He has seen a few, but this one is something special.
Would you like to roll technology on the zip gun?
Hold on just a second. Let me see if I even have any technology.
Well, Cashel will help with technology as well.
I just happen to have a pip, so let's see. 1, 2.
Take +3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
I'm not leading this one because, well, not Cashel's forte, but he can at least still assist.
All right. The weapon you hold in your hand, it's a neat idea. However, there are flaws in its design. Flaws that someone who's been trained with firearms, as you have, that stand out.
Mm-hmm.
3 things are likely to happen if you were to pull the trigger on any one of these cylinders. 1, the entire gun might just explode. The rickety
One
construction... Okay.
So I realized I wasn't feeding it through. Frosty Bite, thank you so much for that tip. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed.
Nice.
Nice.
So the entire gun might go to pieces. Based on the rickety construction, this seems the most likely outcome. If not that, then the problem may well be one's own wrist that gets shattered as the massive backblast from one of these shotgun shells would knock you on your ass if you were holding a proper weapon.
Jib Gab tip $10 3.
Thank you for that tip as well, Gib Gab. That The first one completed the second tier as well. But yeah, thank you.
Gib Gab wants to know all the secrets.
He wants all
Yeah.
the secrets.
Would never.
But
And,
yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
oh, say the third thing.
The third possibility, and that's only if Kerbold thought about the whole snapping of the wrist thing, is that the gun just may not be very effective. In order to counteract the backblast so that you wouldn't destroy your wrist firing this thing, you would basically have to make it so that gas is able to leave the back of the weapon, and without any pressure build up at the back, you can't imagine any of these rounds going very far. So,
Yeah. So he'll look it over and be like, well, this is something special, but I wouldn't necessarily want to fire this thing. It is just as liable to shatter in your hand or shatter your wrist from firing it through the back through the recoil, and it would more than likely, if even if it all worked due to having to balance out the recoil, it would only be effective at point blank range.
sometimes that is all you need.
It is a gamble, but I guess somebody at your age and your predicament, it's not gonna hasten your end beyond what everything else that's wrong with you. I see the point of this weapon.
He shrugs and says, "Now, you know of everything in my possession, Cashel. Sans what may lie in my shoes. May I keep my weapon?"
Well, Cashel? I mean, to be fair, from a tactical analysis, unless he gets up close and personal with someone, it's not going to do much. It do more damage to him.
We do not know what is actually in those capsules. I am going to have to say no. But if anyone attacks, I will be right in front of you.
Thank you. Anything else we want to ask Mr. Kerbold?
I don't have any more questions right now.
Neither do I.
All right. Then as your last day of travel through the other world resumes, I would like to swing the camera over to the very excitable Sammy and his entourage of mates who may have lots of questions for their demi-human friend.
Since when are we the Sammy group?
Yeah.
Well, Sammy was the one posing questions.
I had some.
It's Sammy and the rest.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I just have a few questions. I
I
assume in
pull
the
out a
middle.
list.
All right, in that case, it's Hyro and the Not Kings.
Oh my.
I like that one.
We can go back to the other one. We can go back to the other one.
It's the bottom row group,
What generous bestowal.
like on the stream overlay.
Ido
the-
Things
yeah.
tipped $10. Razim
The Wyatt and the
comments.
Man Buns. Like I've got
No.
these all day.
Like we're the bottom row on the layout.
The bottom group, got it.
No.
Got it.
Nah, you have
The
to switch
bottoms.
you have to switch me and Merl for that.
No, I like being in the middle though.
Me too. Oh
Oh
well.
dear.
Yeah, though. I assume in the middle of Loud Vowel plays, at some point I get to ask a question.
You get to ask many because his favorite of the group is the only person that Rickaby's even talking to.
Looks at the list of questions
Also-
Gabby prepared.
Thank
Oh,
you.
sorry, Sim.
Thank you for the tip, Ido. And yes, right, the fan art, sorry.
Oh.
Bammo Whamart.
The gout has my brain a little scrambled. Apologies.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, and Frosty Bite. That is
Frostybite
the
266 tipped $15.
that is the tip goal fully completed. Thank you all so much.
That was fast.
Cool with me because I got an ad right as the fan art came through. Oh, there
I
it
am
is. Discord.
I am sharing it. Yeah, Discord. But yeah, here's the first one.
Aww.
They're just like,
Goody.
A certain individual I can't interact with, being confused when Sammy's just like, yeah, I got help from a Gazamon.
That Gazumon
A
is so
generous
cute.
bestowal.
Oh.
Carcerus tipped $10.
Oh, thank you so much, Key. Thank you.
Y'all are so sweet. I guess this means
And-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I guess this means Mr. Rickaby's secret will be coming out in this conversation as well.
Yeah.
The other fan art, the product of the character I cannot interact with, and King.
Aww.
That's so precious.
Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet.
oh no.
Oh yeah.
He broke.
Oh.
Key
See,
is
I
broken.
can't even avoid breaking him by not interacting with him.
No, not Key broke. Not Ren broke. Key broke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, key broke.
Okay.
That's adorable. What are you gonna call them?
Oh, Prince.
Oh, that's true.
Everybody
doesn't
keeps
exist yet,
asking
guys.
that. Everybody keeps asking that, and it's like king, queen, baby. Well, clearly prince or princess. There you go. It's right there.
So cute.
Well, we need to make this a reality, Ren.
No!
It's too cute not to.
And we know who's going to be facilitating it.
King, right?
After all, the name is Queen.
That's not.
Mhm.
I don't. Mm. Actually, that's King if he was forced to stay in rookie form. The other way works too. I know.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the explanation.
That's King if he was, Gamamon instead of Battle Gamamon.
Exactly. Key has a point. There is no naughty that needs to happen to make it make this a reality either.
You just need a sacrifice.
Huh?
Huh? Actually, just
That
as an aside,
longing
'cause
sigh out of the person I cannot interact with.
I just wanted to verify, Maddie, because I know it came up last time, but I wanted to double check because I kind of got confused and forgot to listen to the thing to clarify. What was it that like Rickaby had described as the way for like asexual reproduction taking place? Like, was it like basically like you take the data from one Digimon and repurpose it and mix it with another data and like zoop, new thing?
I do want to go ahead and say that's not the only way it works, but yes, that is one way. A Digimon can sacrifice itself to create new data.
We can sacrifice Ira. I mean, what?
What?
I don't know. Key votes we sacrifice Sammy.
Do
Also,
you
we are
really want
reminder.
the spawn of Sammy, Hyro, and King?
Also, reminder. Our characters, even in Digimon form, are flesh and blood.
Yep.
Look, we don't
Well,
worry about it, but
technically,
all I'm
so are
saying-
Digimon when they're in this world.
Yeah, question mark.
Do they believe in this world?
Well, the demi-human certainly does.
Yeah, but he's somewhere in between.
Okay. I need to ask the first question. It's an important one. At some point, Sammy is gonna turn to Ricky and ask, "Hey, question. You don't seem like you seem to have some discrepancies in what you know about our world. Were you like born in this one or in the other world?"
I mean, yeah, I was born in this world, but I haven't exactly traveled a whole lot. Anything outside of, the Middle East and the UK and surrounding areas, I don't actually know that much about.
Huh. What do you know in general, like aside from just those little areas? Like, what do you know about like this world?
Climate change.
Oh, I mean, okay, we can discuss that in detail, and I would love to because nobody ever cares when I talk about climate change, and they always say I'm crazy when I look at them and I tell them that it's a really big problem we'll have to deal with. But also, like, I'm more interested in something else.
Okay.
So we can talk about another time. The excited Sammy little squeal. Yeah. If you were like there in the Middle East, right? What were you doing with the whomever we rescued, the old guy?
Oh, Mr. Kerbold?
Yeah, like were you working together?
Something like that. I was more of a live-in manservant of sorts.
Are you like affiliated with Mirapool in any way?
No. In fact, I don't even know if Kerbold knows my affliction.
Being like a demi thing?
Yes.
Huh. So just entire coincidence that you're there?
Not entire coincidence. I may have heard of a rich old man moving into the area, someone who had lots of money and would pay a young performer to hang out at his place and occasionally cook and clean.
Oh yeah, speaking of, why do you play the fiddle? I mean, it's awesome, but like, why that instrument?
It's a violin, not a fiddle.
Azure. We're gonna have to wait like 5 minutes now.
It's a violin, not a fiddle.
I blame Azure.
Oh my god, I can't believe you broke me.
I apologize. That was not my intention.
Yeah, now I'm probably gonna be the one that gets punished because, it's on my stream and I didn't prevent it.
Way to go,
There is
Azure.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
While we're waiting this
It's
out, can I get
Twitch
more
chat.
context on how you got punished?
Oh, I was playing Zomboid with crowd control and I got a horde of zombies spawned on me just because Ren broke.
Were you the cause of Ren breaking?
Probably.
You mentioned something not even involving him and he breaks.
That sounds like deflection, Zim. Were you or were you not the reason he broke that time?
I don't even remember. He just breaks constantly.
Oh, hey, while we are waiting for Hyra to calm down, what's our timeline for today? Like, when do I need to call it?
I think Merl has to go to work or go to sleep for work tomorrow, so normal end time of 10.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't hear breathing. I think Ren died.
No, stop! Or he muted himself.
Oh, poor Ren.
No, Frosty. No, they are not.
However, the storyteller does erroneously use the words interchangeably, as if they are the same instrument, so...
Actually, if you want to be an even bigger nerd, the bridge of the fiddle and the violin is slightly different to allow you to play it differently because they are played differently.
Or something, I don't know.
I'm just like, call it a fiddle, and we can make the Devil Went Down to Georgia references.
What if I just keep changing it every time I mention the
Oh.
instrument?
Well,
I think
Huh.
we all have.
a quick Google search has proven me incorrect.
Oh?
The difference between a violin and a fiddle isn't the thing, it's what it's being used for.
The use case also determines some really small differences sometimes. Like I said, the shape of the bridge can be a little different to make playing it differently easier, but basically it is the same instrument. It's just a different way of playing the instrument.
Technically, it would be a fiddle because Rickaby plays country music.
Yes. But also
Huh.
he played Tavi Supleva, which I'm pretty sure counts more for violin than fiddle.
Today I learned it is both. It just depends on how you use it.
Eee.
You are correct, Frosty, actually.
And that is that concludes this segment of The More You Know. Ding dong ding.
Well, to be honest, the fiddle was relatively easy to pick up, and it was my favorite instrument just based on the great orchestral music my father used to listen to.
What do you listen to?
He listened to a lot of works by geez, I don't know where the man comes from, but I think his name was Robert W. Smith.
Hmm. Sammy types up to Google it on his phone. There is no signal. Sounds American.
Right, we might be over an ocean at this point. Yeah, that
Yeah.
checks out.
Yeah. Sounds American. Like Agent Smith.
Well played.
Uh-huh. Is that why you know Tavi Supleva?
Yes.
You're kind of weird. I like you. But also, why do you dislike Cashel? I mean, I understand disliking Cashel, but like, why do you dislike Cashel?
Oh,
Was it
well,
the shadows? Was it the strangling?
he did try to
What?
suffocate me.
Like twice.
That doesn't sound like Cashel. Why would he do that? What did he do to him?
He suffocated me twice.
Okay. We did not realize he was a demi-human, and we tried to knock him out. And it didn't work. And thus Hyro attempted. And it didn't work.
And you see Hyro kind of winks at that.
And then David attempted. You see where this is going, Sammy?
But
He's
he
made a
seems so
tough.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, he
Well,
did
he also was
try
gonna
to...
throw a Molotov in the middle of the manor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
that would have
I
been such a
hope-
good idea. Why didn't I do that?
There's
Going
like
for an excellent distraction.
there's like 8 guys with shotguns.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, Hyra.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry, wasn't sure if my mic was on or not.
Oh, you were gonna say something?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
There's like 8 guys with shotguns, and we did not need them all firing at us at once, which is what the Molotov would have likely have done.
No, you would have fired on them with a Molotov.
Yeah, and then
That's what
they would have
Molotovs do. They fire.
and they would have reciprocated with shotguns.
And we're also on the house itself as well, which could
Yeah.
also injured us.
Yeah, we're in the house, and we don't need to set that place on fire while we were looking for Kerbold.
Oh, please. You guys have Digimon forms too. You could have survived.
Do you have a Digimon form?
Well, no. This is my only body, I'm afraid.
Which
Can you do
but-
Digimon things?
Well, it depends what you describe as Digimon things. Do I hunt down and kill others to make myself stronger? No, of course not.
No, I meant more like,
Powers.
yeah, like he lets out like he does a little cough and like a few embers of fire come from. Oh no, they're not in. I mean, yeah, they're in Digimon form. Yeah, come from his.
Are
beak.
we in Digimon form? I thought we weren't in. I thought we turned back.
we turned back human, I believe.
Didn't
But
we?
you can't. You can just pop into Digimon form, do the thing, and then pop back.
Yeah, yeah. He just turns quickly into Digimon and then like lets out the little embers, but he'll stay in Digimon for now.
He nods and says, "Why, yes, I can certainly do something like that." He produces his Zippo lighter, flicks it a couple times, and then realizes it's not lighting because of the air pressure. Well, normally I can do that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like get a smoke, and I was gonna offer if you wanted to. I guess that'd be kind of weird. Would it be
No,
weird to light
don't-
a smoke?
Don't smoke. Please don't smoke in an enclosed space.
We can just open the doors.
No. That is how we fall out of a helicopter to our deaths.
That's not how it works.
I mean, maybe not you, Sammy, if you could manage to catch the air, but
No, the pressure, depending on how the air is gonna come through, is probably gonna keep you in the helicopter unless the helicopter tilts to the side and then you fall out. But usually the air won't like suck you out; it'll push inside because the inside of the aircraft will stabilize with the outside quickly,
okay.
and then air pressure will probably keep you inside.
But
probably.
then having it just be open
Nerd.
would also just be a danger.
Dot dot dot. But then it
Ricky
could touch the
drowns out
clouds.
this argument with even louder violin music.
I wouldn't say it's an argument. I'd say it's Wyatt trying to like explain the consequences of such an action, like one would do to a younger sibling.
But Sammy wants
or
to
a
touch the
child.
clouds.
You'll get there one day, Sammy.
We have
Oh, yeah.
touching the clouds at home.
David,
Actually-
you're not there.
He
I
turns
know.
around as he begins. Yeah, he turns to Rickaby again as he begins playing the violin louder and goes, "Oh, by the way, would you know how to silence a haunt?"
What?
Do you know anything about something called a Piedmon?
Why, yes, I do know of... I do know a Piedmon, yes.
Like how do you know the Piedmon?
Well, you encounter them often in the other world.
How do you know that?
Because I can go there.
Huh?
Huh.
Huh?
What, do you think because I was born in your world I'd never travel anywhere else?
But like, is the other world like small?
Oh, no. No. Well, sometime. Well, not
It
exactly,
dep-
not always, but it depends
Sa-
which otherworld you're in, and
Sammy, remember the server explanation?
Okay, but like, if he's creating a server to trap me in, have you like specifically gone into his servers?
well, there's no one Piedmon friend.
I mean, there's more than one.
Oh no! Siri's
Sammy.
blood runs cold.
In the same way, there's more than one elephant in the world.
There's hundreds of them. Thousands.
There are a theoretically infinite number of Piedmon that could exist at any time, spread out over any number of servers in the other world.
Wyatt's gonna like put a hand on Sammy's shoulder, like in case he like faints or something.
Take deep breaths, Sammy.
Deep breaths, Sammy.
breaths.
Not all of them are gonna be the same as the one that is haunting you.
How do you get rid of a Piedmon?
You destroy its digicore. Why can't I say that word? Jesus.
How do I do that
You fight it typically.
without
See,
doing
your friend
that?
here understands.
Yeah, but
We
without
can't do-
doing
The our Sammy here is haunted.
Uh,
By,
Well,
by
you
a
usually-
Paimon.
you usually cure a haunting with salt circles and crucifixes.
Oh, we mean by a Digimon.
Digimon don't have souls.
Okay, no, the idea is that it's like following him around through devices and messing with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, your simplest solution is to merely destroy the Digimon.
Apparently, when it haunts Sammy, it pulls him into a little server to, simulate time being stopped to mess with him. So he feels helpless. Also, it's much, much stronger than we are. Apparently.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
You're good.
Stomach's being weird. Well, yes, if he's pulling you into servers, I strongly believe he is more powerful than you. Not just any Piedmon can do that.
But you mean there's a lot of Piedmons, and this is like a special boy Piedmon.
That's correct. You've made a very powerful friend.
It's not a friend.
No.
I don't
Wyatt
want
points
have a
to the
Piedmon
scar
friend.
on Sammy's face.
I see.
Sammy's staring at the ground.
Well, take solace in one thing, friend. Your haunt hasn't killed you yet. Whatever it wants, it needs you alive.
Is there a Digigod?
Is there a human god?
I don't think so.
I think the point he's trying to make, Sammy, is that it's like up to the individual to believe or not.
Okay, but like, if surely there must be some like a really strong, overpowering Digimon that I can pray to get rid of him, right?
I mean,
Well, give me just a moment. I do seem to recall there's something of a hierarchy in the other world. Something that you may well be able to take advantage.
To suck eggs.
Oh dear.
Something that
give it way.
Give me a moment and I'll send that.
Give it.
Sammy's head snapped to Rickaby, wrapped in attention.
something
Oh,
that
no.
you may well be able to take advantage of, provided you know the right Digimon.
I mean, there was that thing we were gonna try at some point after this mission.
So what you're saying is there's like a pantheon of powerful Digimon?
I think it's more that just like power levels.
This
there's
is
an
true.
If there's an infinite amount of Piedmons, there must be an infinite amount of other Digimon stronger than the Piedmon, right?
Always a bigger fish.
Theoretically,
Technically, yes.
Would you practically happen to know someone I could ask who would be very strong? That's
Sammy,
not the Piedmon. Hmm?
remember we were gonna ask someone's patron about this?
Okay, but if he's his patron, he's probably also going to be really nice and gentle and going to be like, no, we can't mess with the natural order of things or something, and we have to be nice to the Piedmon. And I'm going to have to be like, no, can we please kill him? Can you kill him for us, please?
We don't know until we, try.
I'm just willing to take a plan B, you know?
Fair, valid.
Very valid.
I mean, he suddenly blinks again, and as if reprocessing. Wait, you said you've traveled over there? Do you like. Are you more data or are you more like. You know,
I mean, he bleeds.
like if you stay in the real world in the digi world too long, is that bad for you?
I don't know. I've not really spent an extreme amount of time in the other world. It's
Oh.
normally just to get from point A to point B, you see.
So you just never really spent a lot of time in there. Is there a lot of like what is it like over there? Is there like a lot of food and water? Like could someone survive in there if they didn't get like digitalization?
Oh, darling, your food in the digital world, especially while you're a Digimon, is other Digimon.
Are there
You
like no
understand this?
plants?
Sammy would say.
It's like, are there no plants?
I mean, certainly, but they don't contain nutrients in the same way they do in your world. Remember, all that happens in the other world is data.
So wait, how do they eat then?
Other Digimon, apparently. That's what he
But if a
said.
but if a human gets stuck in there, what would they eat?
Well, that's actually a pretty fortunate thing. You see, they wouldn't really need to. Until, of course, they died from exposure. And they will die of exposure because the other world desperately wants to keep humans out. Well, not out, just.
It wants to put them in a way it understands, and that inherently kills humans.
This is correct.
So you wouldn't
Hmm.
feel any need. You just get overridden by the computer.
Correct.
I see other worlds so mean. It's probably full of. They're just I mean, Digimon. They're just like mean. Is the other world just kind of mean?
The other world is uncaring, unfeeling in the same way that your Earth is.
Hmm.
And that probably explains why King is the way what he was. Then
Eater
there's
eaten, right?
then
Oh,
there's like
is that to say that you play Tekken 2?
Blink.
No.
Oh, who's your favorite? Oh, mine
No.
is Jack 6. Jack 6 was the best iteration of Jack.
Blink.
It's a video game, Sammy.
Have you heard of video games, Sammy?
Yeah, I just haven't heard of that one.
Dude doesn't know what Tekken is.
No.
Dude.
Well, when I was young, like I had like a thing to play video games in, but when I was young, I just liked to like sit outside and look at storms. Mom used to tell me to get inside, and then I would just sit outside.
Ooh, what are storms like?
Beautiful.
Dangerous.
It depends on where you are, okay? If you're in a relatively safe spot, yes, you always have to be careful, but when I used to like watch storms when I was a kid, right? I used to love them because you'd have the entire sky darken, right? You'd see, especially in the afternoon, you know, as it starts getting dark, as the sun starts setting, you start seeing the gray mass of clouds start to roll over the sky. You start to feel a little bit of the wind picking up. You start to smell that bit of humidity as the rain started to come by. And especially beautiful is when you got thunderstorms, when you would hear the distant rumbling of thunder, and you would see these small arcs of lightning cackling in between the clouds. And eventually you'd start feeling the wind really pick up. And then you'd just, especially if you're sitting underneath a porch or a roof, you just start hearing the little pitter patter of water. And if you stay long enough, you just start to hear the torrential downpour begin. But you're nice and safe in your little area. You get maybe a little bit of the spray of water, but you can just sit there admiring the cloud of water that has descended upon the earth, the wind that is blowing fiercely, trying to move you, but not quite managing. And eventually, every now and then, lightning might strike close by, like a tree or something, and you'd get the beautiful opportunity to see a proper arc of lightning. But most of the time, they just kind of rumble ominously in the background. It's great. It's awesome.
Oh,
I love
so
seeing
when-
tornadoes as well.
and when does Zeus appear?
Zeus is probably the mythologizing of lightning because we didn't understand what it was. But Zeus has nothing to do with lightning. Lightning just is a natural phenomenon born out of the ionization of clouds in different states and how it connects to the ground.
Oh, damn it. I'd hoped
Eh.
that your world had gods like ours does.
When it comes to the weather, we made up a lot of stories to identify what was real because we try to go, why is there suddenly lightning and like why is there electricity in the sky? We didn't really understand the concept of electricity, just kind of what it did. So we would go like, oh, that must be caused by the gods because surely that must be like an otherworldly thing. But it was just, you know, nature doing really cool nature things.
He lets
I
out a
think
big
it's
yawn
awesome.
and continues playing his fiddle. Clearly disinterested in the scientific understanding of storms.
Poor Sammy. Wyatt is listening.
Nobody appreciates a good storm. Everyone only likes when the storm destroys a country and brings the wrath of the gods along.
I mean, I like the rain. And lightning's pretty neat. I wouldn't want, you know, a tornado to tear through my house, but
Seeing the remnants is kind of cool.
yeah, it's kind of scary too, right?
Um,
But then again, I've
Yeah.
never experienced any tornadoes and stuff like that before.
oh yeah, is there weather in the digital world? On the other world?
If the creator of the server wishes there to be, yes.
Oh.
How do you identify different servers? Like, do you give them names, or do they have like identifiable things aside from just like the creator?
It really depends where you are. Some of them look very similar to your own world, and others look, well, altogether different. Some of them are flat plains, some of them jagged mountainscapes. It's a real mixed bag. But you generally identify a server by the name of its creator, and not the species name. So if your Piedmon owns a server, we wouldn't just call it Piedmon. We would, well, generally something capable of creating a world has a name that it would rather be called, and that is inherited by the server.
Putting aside stupid face a server, is there like one big influential server or something that like everyone knows, or are they all like really just their own small little pockets and stuff?
With that, Rickaby's eyes go wide as he takes on this love-struck stare. He says, "The great old one, the common world, the origin, whatever you call it. Yes, this big, big, beautiful place that no one really uses anymore. At least, not casually. It's gotten really dangerous. There's a great wealth of very powerful Digimon hashing it out for their place in the hierarchy, and that's usually where they go to do it.
Yeesh.
It's no place for a smaller Digimon. Not anymore."
Not anymore. What happened before?
Well, before, don't get me wrong, there was still natural order. There was still a method to the madness, you see. But that's just what it was. It was a method. And things were allowed to exist and be contained in the same space. And then we became fractured somehow. It all became so territorial and competitive, and it's hard to just be now in any server that isn't gripped with an iron fist.
Do you know when this starts happening?
In your time scale? No.
Yes.
Oh.
What about your time scale?
Or the other worlds?
Yeah.
This would have been 616,000 clicks ago.
Right. Time moves really quickly in the digital world compared to here. 5.5 times, I think. About. Maybe that's just in one server. I don't know.
What is click in our time?
Sorry, I meant to say tick, which is, well, you know what a tick is, Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Repeat what, Hyra?
How long it was ago?
616,000 ticks.
Thank you.
616,000 ticks. That's not a lot of time.
Here, maybe.
Yeah, that's.
But in the other world, time moves differently.
That'll be 61 milliseconds. 62.
We don't know the exact amount of time between this and the other world.
Why does time pass differently in the other world anyway? Like, okay, if Digimon are meant to be digital stuff, right? Our electronics use oscillators to keep track of time. So, like, they're fairly standard. So what does the other world measure time differently?
Oh, apparently it's existed before we started using computers to measure time. So
how does it keep track of time?
Well, you see, our world doesn't keep track of the time. There's no clock within the Earth, you see. It's merely a standard of measurement that many of us have agreed upon.
So it's not necessarily the same unit as it is here.
Do you use ticks to measure something in this world?
Yeah. It measures computer stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear. This may get confusing.
Edgar might have been able to give a better answer than that. Probably would have been able to give a better answer than that.
Well, if it gives you any peace of mind, I wasn't around to see the better days of the great old server.
Now we have somewhat of a time frame of before.
A long time ago, things got territorial.
Yeah.
Why did that start?
Well, that's the mystery right now. We don't know why.
I mean, like okay, I get that Digimon seem to have like a Digimon eat Digimon kind of thing, right? But
What?
like, oh yeah, because he said like your food is other Digimon.
Oh, okay.
So, but
Sorry,
like,
I misheard you.
are there like countries and stuff inside? Like, why do Digimon fight each other like that all the time?
Wait, what?
Also, if they're constantly...
I think I know what you tried to say, Sammy, but that's not how it came through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like you said Digimon-y Digimon
No, Digimon
things.
eat Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like dog eat dog, but Digimon eat Digimon.
Okay, I'm gonna slide on past that. Well, there aren't countries, so to speak, so much as there are factions. Many, many large groups of Digimon who've pledged to keep each other and themselves safe. Some factions have their entire own servers held up by many powerful Digimon, and some merely have a symbiotic relationship with one very, very, very powerful Digimon. It's complicated. I don't have time to explain every single hierarchy. There are so many thousands of them.
How does Mirrorpool fit into all of that, or is it just like completely separate?
Oh, well, you see, all of this is going on in the other world, and Mirrorpool exists on Earth.
Yeah. I'm just curious if like, I don't know, they all hate and want to destroy Mirrorpool, or if like nobody cares.
I've got to be honest, I don't think a vast majority of the other world knows that Earth exists. Those what
Yeah.
do tend to be destroyed rather quickly, or so I've heard.
Not anymore.
Okay, we don't have to deal with more enemies, I think.
Enemies. Well, you mean more like the Piedmon that's haunting you, right?
He might not. He might just be a solo actor. It might not be a faction thing.
Yeah,
I hope
that's what you
so.
mean. Yeah, but as far as I can tell, Digimon just have no idea what's going on when they end up here.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Except him. Apparently, he knows everything.
Like I know, even King
Stupid
was like
monkeys.
kind of improvising.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, did you have anything else to ask me? I'm running out of songs to play.
Only one more question. What happens when a Digimon dies? Or, like when the Digicore is destroyed? Like what happens to the data and stuff? Does it just like? Bzz?
That is a wonderful question. I'm not exactly certain of the mechanics myself, but I do know that when a Digimon is destroyed by another Digimon, the Digimon what destroyed it gains its data and may be empowered by it. That said, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly how that happens.
That would explain why Digimon do like go after each other then. Does that mean we can't really trust most Digimon because they might just be trying to be after our data?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're very good sources of data, Sammy.
Do they
At
know
least
that?
normal humans.
Yeah, but like, do they know that? You know, if we ever fight a Digimon.
I mean, we're
Well-
different though, so
For that, I do have good news. Many Digimon do not wish to live in a predatory world, so many of them simply don't. They don't participate in the whole hierarchy and don't seek to empower themselves.
Oh, thank goodness.
Many of them are quite passive in this way. Others, well, I pray they never find their way to your world. To our world.
Mm.
Like Piedmont.
So, yeah. So while most Digimon, I assume, would pose no threat should they cross over, there are some that would potentially be exceedingly dangerous and indeed be a threat.
Correct.
Like Piedmont.
So yeah, have to scale things out case by case basis.
But look on the bright side. The competitive nature of existing in the digital world means that the most aggressive among Digimon, or at least those that are hyper aggressive, tend to disappear.
Yeah,
What I mean to say is there are far more peaceful Digimon than there are dangerous ones.
Oh.
because the dangerous ones are fighting so much, they're more likely to get got or become powerful and full enough not to care anymore.
Or they get ganged up on.
Exactly.
That too.
Oh.
Oh, I do wonder if someday we're going to treat Yggdrasil like a raid boss.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
That was out of character, right?
What?
Yes.
What?
I was about to say, hold up.
He's like, what? I was like, what are you be worried about?
Everyone who knows what Yggdrasil is just suddenly went like, what?
Yep.
My eyes went wide.
I only vaguely know about Yggdrasil, and I still was like,
Really? On my stream.
Only here, folks. Only at DGF.
Oh, you can tell he's blushing so hard.
I can
Oh my
I
God.
can see it from here. all the way from, all the way to Canada.
If you need
It's
to know
like
which
a
direction is,
shining beacon.
if you need to know which direction is north, look out at the horizon. You're gonna see the red glow from his house. He's recovering. Give him a moment.
That's
Can I pause for a second to put some ice in my water as well?
okay.
Yee.
I mean, that's
One
why I
sec.
went. That's when I went BRB for a second too. I need more water.
Pat pat the Azure.
Pat pat.
To the R to the B.
What?
Pat pat the Azure.
Why?
Why not?
Fair.
Do you pat the man bun or do you pat the front of the head?
That's Wyatt, not Azure.
¿Por qué no los dos? Pat both.
If I was patting Wyatt, it would be on his head, not his man bun.
You go like pat and they just go like boink. It's get spongy.
SMH.
Or would it be like spiky steel?
No, it's not spiky. The hair's not spiky.
It's like patting a hedgehog.
No.
It would make for a very deadly
Not
headbutt.
enough ale.
Oh, hey, a reroll.
Thanks, Ido.
Thank you, Ido.
Ido is a
Oh.
good boy.
The
Both
good thing is I'm
Fidos.
basic. Yeah. And also the good thing is I'm basically out of questions. Yay.
Me thinking of information I know out of character and trying to figure out how to get a question that will get there, but also not like
Burp on
Be out of
stream
blue.
again.
Huh?
pardon?
Never
it?
mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Look, send me the question. I'll come up with a roundabout question for you. As you can
Nah.
see, I tend to be good at them.
No, I'm just it's not a question, it's just a concept that I feel like we might want to have explained in character, but also but again, it might not be the same in Maddie's setting. I'm just thinking about like Digi-Eggs and stuff. And how Digimon go back to Digi-Eggs when they die.
my.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll have DGX explain whenever Hyro and King get some time alone.
Well, explain DGX when you're
Teach
older.
my hamster to suck
What
eggs.
is that supposed to mean?
Was that right?
Doesn't mean anything. What do
Uh-oh.
you think it means,
Oh yeah, there
Ren?
was Geeman had an influence and Frosty just put a new
This can only end well.
Oh no.
Oh no. And what I think that means is that we're just gonna have some good cuddling time. That's all.
Also,
Uh-huh.
Maddie, we do have 2 influences.
Oh god.
What's Geeman? So that's gonna be spicy, probably.
You never know with Geemond.
Yeah.
You really don't.
It could be benign, it could be spicy.
Or it could be just helpful.
It could be fish.
That's benign.
It could be fish.
Fish.
Krill gets fish for Geemond every session of
Aw.
Piercing the Veil.
That's cute.
Something fish related. He got she got a fish plushie last time.
A what?
A fish plushie. Like
Okay,
a
plushie.
little hug
I thought you
pillow.
I thought you said like slushy, and I was like,
No, not how
Fish
she hasn't
plushie.
gotten a slushie yet.
A flushy. But when is Gaiman gonna just like make a redeem and someone's gonna get a mailman and they're just gonna be handed a bag of hash browns?
Hey, hash browns.
now I'm thinking of the
Just
mailman tail or Gatomon from Ghost Game.
no, I need
That's
to watch
Black
Ghost
Gatomon,
Game.
SMH.
It's a black Gatomon, yeah.
Yeah, get your Gatomon straight. Gatomon's the one that types slowly.
I am going to watch that anime soon, very soon.
Pog. Do it.
Alright,
I'm
sorry
going
that
to.
took so long.
Don't teach my hamster to suck
Oh
eggs.
dear.
Oh gosh.
So now we have
Oh, no.
3 influences.
Okay, now we have 3.
Oh no. Well, not even
Danger.
makes you happy. That's pretty much all the questions I had. So, you know, to look for me to do.
We're in danger.
Hi, I'm in danger.
Maybe not. Maybe they'll be nice. Maybe they'll be funny.
I in danger. I'm Azure.
Hi, Azure. We're doomed.
I'll remind you that you can deny these.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand that third one. Like the logical connection between what is being asked and the last bit of that sentence. That said, I can definitely do the other 2. So yeah. Rickaby will play the last few notes of his wailing violin and look up at Sammy, narrowing his eyes a bit and tilting his head. He says, Wow. I did not know it was possible to be a fan of elevators. He shrugs and continues playing.
I'm not. I don't
Wyatt
like
tilted his
them.
head.
The rest of you see a brilliant purple flash as a single paw sets a cap on Sammy's head that says elevator fan.
Is this like the foam finger from the mission? Wyatt says
Thank you,
because he
Given, for that.
remembers the foam finger, and that was also an ethereal influence. Sammy, you have a hat on.
No, I don't. And I'm not a fan of elevators. I don't know what weird joke this is, but you know I don't like them.
Sammy, remember the foam finger
No, what foam finger?
from the car ride
No,
in the base?
no.
Well,
Wyatt turns to Hyro, like,
I see it too. I see it too.
He crosses his arms, now visibly mildly annoyed.
You do have a hat on right now.
No, I don't. I don't wear hats.
yeah, well, there was a little purple light, and then one appeared on your head.
Oh, yeah, it's purple light and it appears on my head. It's just the Piedmon haunting me now. It's putting hats on me, I guess.
Wyatt looks to Rickaby like, help me out here.
You would do better to listen to your friends. They may be the ones to help you with this Piedmon issue of yours, he says, reaching forward with the bow of his violin and slapping the brim of the hat downward over your eyes.
Ow. He like grabs it, takes it off, flips it over, then looks at Wyatt and Hyro. Why would you do this prank? That's kind of mean.
We did it?
Well, it wasn't him because I was looking at him.
Flash of purple light, Sammy. Maybe it was your haunt.
I feel like
Just
he would have
then.
laughed at me.
Just then, everyone besides Hyro, is going to see another purple flash, this time just above Hyro's lap, as the same little white paw drops a Digicore-shaped clear object in Hyro's lap.
Even Sammy sees this.
Yep.
He stares at it. Then at the cap.
Wyatt, like, looks at Sammy, points at the cap at Sammy, and points at the thing on Hyro's lap, like, see?
Haro just looks down at where he Azure points. Wait,
Wyatt.
When did this? Wyatt, sorry. Wait, Wyatt points. Wait, when did this happen? Oh, was it the thing with the hat?
Oh, congratulations. When is it due?
What? Wait! Haro had this very panicky look, like, what do you mean? What is this? What am I carrying?
What you are holding is a perfect vessel for a Digicore. Unfortunately, it seems to lack the data it needs to come alive.
You can hear Haro Peach just great typing.
Voice starting to reach frequencies only canines can hear, so David can hear. Maybe Hyro. Maybe Cashel.
David, all the way in the digital world, hears this.
Squeak.
I was like, oh, what was that?
The group is coincidentally crossing the digital world exactly at the point we're at that moment.
Where the helicopter's going through.
That
Wait,
would
what
be
should-
powerful.
wait,
I like that.
what should I do with this?
Oh. keep it safe, I guess.
Take it to that significant other of yours. I'm sure he'll know what to do with it.
I don't have one.
Really?
They're not there yet.
What do you mean yet?
We'll say to Rickaby.
What do
They're not
you
quite
mean
that
yet?
far yet.
Sammy's gonna walk over to Hyro and place the cap on his head. Congratulations, you'll be a father.
Sammy, I
Or
don't think
mother.
he's ready for that.
Nobody's ever ready for it.
I'm too young.
Anyway, I consider that cap a gift from Piedmont, so you can keep it unwanted. And he's gonna walk to like the farthest away corner of the helicopter from it.
And Hyro's gonna have an internal panicking attack. They tell you right now.
Yeah.
I'll throw it away when we get there. I just don't want to touch it.
I'm the only one who's not getting any problems with this.
Yay!
Jacob will reach down into his pocket, put in a pair of headphones.
Yeah, no, Mel.
Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Yeah, he keeps repeating himself.
But yeah,
Hmm.
if that's the last of our questions for our individual captives, then I think we're ready to proceed. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, in a few more hours, the Airbus will be arriving at Mirrorpool and landing very near to a trio of people who arrived from the other world quite some time ago. It would seem that despite the travel having taken multiple days, it only really took a matter of hours in the real world.
The
Cashel,
math,
David, and Turbo.
8.7 hours. 2 days is 8 point with the 5.5 times speed. 2 days in the digital world is close to 9 hours in the human world.
Wait, repeat that one more time.
48 hours in the digital world is 8.727272 repeating hours in the human world.
Nerd!
You know, you could just say 8 hours in around 40 minutes.
Look, I just plugged numbers into a calculator.
Pat.
Oh,
I'm-
also worth asking, did David or Cashel sleep in the digital world at all?
And in their Digimon forms.
Did we
David.
feel the need to?
Not especially.
Then no.
Yeah. But Cashel would have stayed in the digital, in his Digimon form the entire time.
Okay.
David did
Just-
too.
Just taking notes. Anyway, once the helicopter ride is finished, Jacob's gonna step out, do a big stretch, and immediately be picked up by a very happy Enoch on the other side.
Oh wait, we don't know any character. Wyatt blinks.
Wait, Wyatt?
Wait,
Sammy
the
shows-
other group for no,
I'm
Jacob. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Just Wyatt blinks at these two.
Sammy's gonna share the same reaction.
Just processing.
Once he's back on the ground, Jacob will pull his head close to Enoch's, share a little nose nuzzle with her, and speak to her in her native language. They share a few words. Jacob nods towards the group and says, well, something else. Then Enoch turns to you all, looks at Sammy in particular with a broad smile, and walks on over. Mission good?
Yeah.
Presumably?
Hope.
Wyatt
Yes.
looking between Jacob and Enoch. Tarda.
I managed to not get shot. And I didn't know you two were close.
Congratulations, Sammy. Jacob will tilt his head and say, well, yeah, she's my wife.
Huh?
Hiro just tilts his head, eyes wide open, like, what?
Sammy.exe has stopped working.
He'll peel back the fabric on his gay little arm warmers and reveal a wedding band.
Huh?
Ah.
This whole time?
Well,
So-
this feels a little bit embarrassing.
What do you mean? Why do you sound so stunned by that?
Is Cashel and are Cashel and David near there, or
Oh yeah, explicitly there, bus landed pretty near to you.
okay? Just wanted to know. Cashel's just gonna watch for now.
So is David, but he's kind of concealing laughter.
Wyatt's still processing this because how
How do we not know?
how, I suppose you two keep a very professional relationship most of the time, because I had no clue.
Same here.
This is pretty much
Yeah,
the
I
first
get that
time
a
we've
lot.
seen them interact.
Huh.
He's gonna walk up to Jacob and offer him a fist bump.
And Jacob looks a little confused. Uh,
It's a good choice. She's great at cuddling, isn't she?
are you saying this to him?
Are you Sammy?
Yes.
Sammy. Oh.
All right.
Oh no!
Should I
can't
switch
help
over
you
to the
all.
boss music?
I didn't know you had music playing.
I mean, it's not going through Discord, but yes, I always have music going during the tabletops. I just have different themed playlists for different situations, like a boss fight.
Gotcha.
Oh god. Oh no. Sammy, why? Sammy's just made so many assumptions.
Jacob pauses and then lets out a little chuckle. Gives Sammy a light punch on the shoulder and says, You're funny. You're funny. Hey, listen, can we talk right quick?
Yeah. What's up?
Sweet, awesome. Let's go go into the hangar right quick.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, starting the boss fight playlist.
Oh no. Wyatt's like,
Alright, it's now playing. Carry on.
All right, wonderful.
oh no.
So, as Sammy and Jacob disappear into the hangar, Crane chuckles and says, "Oh boy, that's gonna be fun." Why don't you guys
Oh.
get your prisoners checked in? I'll go make sure those two don't kill each other.
Yeah, we kind of need Sammy, at least a little bit. Oh,
Smash cut to Sammy. Jacob, hands on his hips, like, really, dude? You thought I didn't know? You didn't think me and my wife like talk? Like,
No, it's the opposite. That's why I'm like, I was just surprised, but I just assumed you two have talked that out. Otherwise, I assumed she wouldn't. So it's a good
oh
choice.
yeah. No, everything's cool. We got like a understanding.
Yeah, what I'm
Oh.
just saying is that that's awesome. You two,
Hey,
like,
word is you're a pretty dope cuddler too.
look, I'm just saying, okay? I think my feathers are really warm and really nice. I'm just honestly surprised, but also like, she's really sweet, isn't she?
Oh,
I
she's
can
the
see
best.
why you two are together.
Luckiest dude in the world, swear to God.
You are. How do you two meet? I need to know.
And as this goes on, how's the party?
wait, that
I
was
will-
cute.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
That was wholesome.
Hello there, Shadow Wolf. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I am Raw Zimwi. Currently, you've come into the middle of our Agents of Reflection Scar campaign. It's one of our Digimon tabletop RPGs. Go on and settle in and enjoy the show, everybody.
Maddie, you
So,
subverted us so hard.
I mean, did
Do
you
we wanna
really
let Zim
not
finish
see
his raid
this?
message?
Oh no, I'm good. But did
Okay.
you really not see this coming?
Not when you said, "Oh, I'm gonna start playing boss music."
Well, yeah.
That's part of that was part of the joke.
I think I had publicly at some point said like, oh yeah, by the way, they have an understanding.
Yeah, no, I figured, but then Jacob started being like, "Oh, let's go talk privately."
Well,
Oh,
see,
oh
it's the
no.
double. It's the double whammy because normally you'd assume like one of them thinks the other one doesn't know, but Sammy's just assuming, oh, you know, if they're together, then yeah, they probably talked that out or stuff. And Jacob's like, yeah, we totally did. Do you think we did? No, totally did. Cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just got scared there for a second because Jacob wanted to talk privately.
Yeah, Jacob just took you to the side because he's like, I don't, I don't want to make you look bad in front of your team. Like,
If anything, doing that made Sammy look worse. Because then we don't have the context that they talk about. They have talked about it.
actually, sorry, I know I said I'd pass it back to you guys, but I have one more thing I want Jacob to say. It'll be some nice character development for both of them. There is just one little thing I need to talk about, and it's you see, Enoch, she grew up in kind of a traditional place and in kind of a traditional way where that kind of thing's frowned upon, so she's not super into people knowing about our arrangement. So I get it if your party already knows, but could you like keep it in that circle, please?
Okay. On one condition.
Sure.
That next time we both see her, we both give her a hug at the same time.
Deal.
Deal. Shakes hand.
Yes, confuse Wyatt the most.
It's okay, Wyatt. I'll explain it when you're older.
Okay, this will be hard. How do I tell them not to say anything?
Wyatt, David, Cashel, you have 2 captives with you.
Yes.
we need to process them. How would you like to go about that?
Cashel
Uh,
is going to go up to the security guards. We have 2 guests for Miracle. They will need to be processed. Medical team for this one, and otherwise, very much keep an eye on them.
Sounds good. Jacob already phoned it in, so we know the sitch. You want me to just take them off your hands? You want someone to walk with them? What makes you feel good?
I would say I will go ahead and stay with them on their way around. David, would you mind going to inform Castillo that mission is complete?
I can handle that, boss.
Thank you much.
anything you want Hirai to do?
Well, considering the Digicore that Hyro is holding, I'm assuming he has plans already. As for you, go check on your brother.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's.
Considering that the Union has a blessing of Castillo, I am entirely okay with it, Hyro, so go ahead.
Wait! This just fell in my lap.
Have a good
I don't know.
time. If you need advice with that, I do have experience there.
David's gonna slap Hyro on the shoulder and be like, "Way to go, buddy. Have a great time."
Okay, I think you're going a little too quick for the for Hyro here.
And he just
Nonsense.
he's just gonna automatically start walking to his room.
Just not even thinking about it.
Nope.
And David is headed off towards Castillo's office.
Wyatt's going to, I guess, his room to see if Edgar's there, and if not, I guess he'll search around a little.
And Sammy, now that your little meetup with Jacob's complete, where are you headed?
At the very least, if Inook isn't around a lot of people, she needs a tackle hug. Ideally, a surprise one.
Cute.
All right. All right, so we got, just to make sure I've got this right. Wyatt's checking on Bro. Sammy is gonna go hug Enoch if he finds her. Hyro is gonna go check on his pet. David, what is David doing?
Or he's
Going
gonna go report.
Castillo's office to report mission complete.
That's right. And Cashel's gonna go be angsty in and around the area of the...
Prisoners.
Yes.
Well, quote unquote
Well,
prisoners.
He is escorting them. And as far as he's concerned, Rickaby is very much a prisoner.
Fair. He didn't get to know him like the three of us did.
Yep.
All right. Let's handle things that push the story forward first, starting with David.
Hi.
You find Castillo's door cracked, the lights off, and from here you can already see that Castillo is face down on his desk, very sleepy.
David will give the door a few raps.
Castillo will stir, slowly push himself up on his hands and say, "Oh, David, come on in."
David will do so. I have come to report that we have returned. We have two guests with us, the chemist and his, he'll think of a term, live-in caregiver, I guess. He is an interesting sort.
What is your opinion of the caregiver?
Well, we tried to knock him out and vexate him, and it didn't go over so well. There's obviously more to him than meets the eye.
Hmm.
The other
I see.
out.
Do you suspect he's a former agent?
He doesn't carry himself like one, but there's something up with him. I don't think he was ever involved with Merl, though. I don't get that feeling from him.
Hey Zim, what's the name of the reward thing you give people for good role playing?
That would be a boost die.
Boost die. Have one, David. Because at
Yay.
first the storyteller was confused why you weren't just saying he's a demi-human, and then it dawned on me. David doesn't know that.
Yeah, I was in the other world with the chemist.
Hence the boost die.
But
well.
yeah, the chemist and his caregiver are being processed as we speak, with Cashel taking care of that.
Very well. I'll have one of our agents to look him over. One moment, please. He nudges a phone towards him on his desk, picking it up and dialing quickly. After a brief wait, he says, yes, Mayla, please. We have someone who needs investigating. You're our best interrogator by a long shot. Would you mind coming to my office? Of course. And please do be gentle with this one. I don't want to hear any more threats or violence. Thank you. And then he drops the phone. Good work. I guess this is the part where I pay you out. Do you know how Mr. Bond did that?
It always seemed like she just pulled a number out of her hat. And then each agent received that amount of credits.
I wanted to let others roleplay, but I am seeing so many things. It's like, I wish I was there. Yep.
Because David has never been paying attention much at the out processing. He just let Cashel handle all that stuff. So he's, as far as he's concerned, it seemed like for Bond just pulled a number out of her butt.
Okay, well, this was a bit of a personal mission, so there's no state bounty attached to it. How does 700 per agent sound?
It sounds good to me.
the most
Cashell's gonna have
pathetically small payday you guys have gotten in a while.
Cashell's gonna have words with David later.
Very well. He punches that number into a keypad, and then turns the device towards you. Just go ahead and put your ID, if you will.
Card.
He will do so.
And then, David, you watch as 3,500 credits are put on your on your account.
Oh.
Castillo looks at this and says, "Shit. How do I undo that?"
Yeah. That's out of character laughter, BTW.
Oh
Well,
boy.
certainly you can figure it out with your with your team. I'm sure you can come to an agreement while I learn how to do this properly.
Oh boy.
David gives a thumbs up.
You should mark down you have all that on your sheet, Merl.
I will.
We have no idea when we'll get around to distributing that. We'd have us all
Yep.
together to do it.
Pat the Mattio.
Thank you for the pats. All right. I think now Cashel has the most mission critical thing going on, so we're gonna go visit him. Cashel, homie, gamer. Sorry, I'm very tired.
If you want to end early, that's okay.
I might, but not this early. Cashel, homie gamer, you are you're babysitting the prisoners to the extent that the guards will allow you to. As they are processed, they are also checked for devices. And then comes up the question of why one of them has a case full of Molotov cocktails.
Please confiscate those.
Still never asked for a report from the non-Digiworld side of things.
Yep.
Sir, do you have any other weapons? Depends who's asking. The security at Miracle headquarters. I don't know of any Miracle government. Cashel, what are we doing here?
How did you like Cashel?
We are processing you as normal for anyone coming to the headquarters here.
Now, are you gonna tell me if you got any other weapons on you, or are we gonna have to put you in cuffs? Oh, fine, oh, fine. Your iron bracelets wouldn't look good on me anyways, darling. He then pulls out a frankly absurd amount of weaponry for someone like this to have on him.
Hammer space Digimon powers. Got it.
Yeah, from the inside of his coat, he pulls 2 9mm pistols with extended magazines. 1 fragmentation grenade. 1 Zippo lighter. Several packs of cigarettes. And more of those notes that you found while you were out there.
Notes?
Yep, the money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe he could have taken on Cyclops. Sorry, how many Molotovs?
He had at least 9 in the violin case.
That house would have been burnt to nothing.
And whatever was left would have been taken out by the frag grenade.
Yeah.
Oh, but you had to stop all my fun, darling. Anyways, I know you're not there. That was out of character.
Fourth wall breaking Digimon powers. Got it.
Alright, well, now that you've got stuff off your person, I am unfortunately gonna have to pat you down. Darling, if you're interested in me, you could just ask. Against the wall, sir. Buy me a drink first, you fool. Kerbold rolls his eyes. Rickaby, if you want to live through this checkpoint, I'd recommend you cooperate and stop mouthing off. Yes, sir, he says as he is pat down. A little more inspecting later, and Rickaby is through. They move on to the old man and just kind of eye him with a certain level of scrutiny. Cashel, I really don't want to bother this guy. You've searched him, right?
While I did a
Yourself is good.
While I did a thorough physical investigation, Gerbold, I hope you understand precaution that I have, considering your line of work.
I do. I knew this could happen.
Be gentle with him, but it must be done. Where is the
With that,
medical team? Let's have him. Let's have them on hand just in case.
Okay. The guards will radio over to a medical squad, who arrives not armored, so to speak, but definitely wearing more padding than you're used to seeing on these guys. It seems they have been instructed to treat this person as hostile. And despite that, still, the guards are relatively gentle with him. They perform a routine inspection, which is going smoothly until the bit where they ask to inspect the gas can. And Kerbold gives them kind of the same speech he gave you, that it's very likely his medical condition will become unstable, and it may not be a good idea to let them inspect it. The guards look to you for guidance, Cashel. Well, actually, first for confirmation.
As far as I am aware, that is the case. What I believe we should do is try to get him into a sealed room and potentially pump this into there as an atmosphere that he could stay in while we will talk to him through a radio of some sort.
Will this work, sir? Kerbold nods and says, I suppose it will have to do.
I hope we have biocontainment rooms here.
Just one, but it hasn't been maintained in a while. Might be a little unfit. We'll get it cleaned up. For now, can I trust that you'll watch over him?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. And with that, the medical team will stay with you, but the guards will set on about clearing out the containment unit. Anything else you'd like to handle before we move the spotlight?
No, I think that's it for Cashel. Aside from, just getting information, but he'd also rather do that with Castillo around.
All right. Then Wyatt, Sammy, Hyro.
Mhm.
Who among you is next?
I definitely think we
Okay.
should go with Hyro last because he's going to be busy long into the night.
That's not
And maybe
happening.
morning, depending on his stamina.
There is no way it's happening. No, 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 no.
Then you should go first. Preempted Ren. Volunteer.
Ren, at the risk of getting punished more for interacting with you, you want this, and we all know it.
No, I did
Yes.
not. No, I did not want this. Who said I
Hurt your
wanted
feelings. You know it to be true.
this? No.
You approved of you and King getting together.
Yes,
I don't think you approved of a child.
I did not approve that.
Well, it usually doesn't
But it's
happen
the next
first
natural
time.
step.
Yeah, and that would have happened when they got there, but they're barely in a relationship right now.
Exactly. I
They're
didn't
just getting ahead of the game.
Ah!
There's getting ahead of the game, and then there's moving too quickly.
Also, I'm pretty sure they don't have to use that little container thing immediately.
Let me just go last.
Ah, so he accepts
All
it.
right.
Yep,
Sounds like he wants
that's
to
what I
go
hear.
last.
No! I didn't go!
We're
That's the
all
loudest
going to
he's
be
gotten in a minute.
experiencing Val's wrath.
Been
next
a
time.
minute. Been a minute since heard Ren's anguished screams.
To where his neighbors think he's being murdered in his apartment.
All right, quick pause. Are you having fun, Ren?
Yes, I am having fun.
Okay, good. Just checking the vibes. All right. Moving on. Then that means between Wyatt and Sammy, we still have to decide.
Let Wyatt go first, because if Sammy's seen it's fine, I'll probably actually have him go check up on Wyatt. He wants to just see how Wyatt's doing with his brother-in-law.
And shouldn't. Okay, sure.
Yeah, given what you just said, it makes more sense to me for Sammy to go first.
Okay, that works too.
All right. So you're still going after
At minimum, she needs a tackle hug. Ideally, I want to sneak up on her.
But also not in front of like 30 people.
Yes.
You'll find her about halfway back to her room in one of the commons hallways. She's just walking by herself, checking her phone. The hallway's pretty empty right now.
Can I roll a subterfuge check?
Sure.
Give me a moment.
see
need
we're- See, we're doing the Witcher 3 thing, the stealth romance tutorial.
No idea. Never played.
But also, reminder that Sammy's subterfuge is non-existent.
Mm-hmm. You know, like when people try to sneak and it makes the floorboards creak really loudly?
I'm pretty sure it's tile. If
I don't
Or
think it
conk-
matters specifically. I just imagine the sound emanates from somewhere. Metaphorically.
I feel like
Sammy's
one
going
of
to
the
perform.
tiles breaks and Sammy goes half into the floor below.
So, have either of you guys heard the have either of you guys heard the hollow, like low sound you hear when a tile does break?
I have.
No.
Yes, for my part.
Yeah. You hear what sounds like a nice smooth stone hitting the bottom of a huge stone dome as a tile cracks underfoot. This perks Enoch's ears, and she turns around to face.
Sammy's like midway through, very blatantly, clearly, like over dramatically trying to stealth. Like, you know, like arms hanging out, like hunched over the like overly wide gate. He just looks at her, looks at the tile, at her.
It's totally the villain sneaking cartoon stance.
Oh.
You know,
Yes.
hands up and everything in front and hunched up. Yeah.
And then he just goes, "Can you like turn around? Don't worry."
You know, grins and even giggles a bit, but does exactly as you say and turns back around, continuing to walk and pretend not to know what's about to happen.
Continuing to be the stealthiest agent that has ever stealthed in the history of lacking stealth, he will totally silently, quiet as Hyro being broken, run up to her and give her a big glomp from behind.
While yelling stealth.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, do I get a free boost die for that?
Yeah. Go for
Yeah,
it.
because you botched and you kept it.
That's my third.
You have as many as you could get, really, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I have 3.
You just hoard them forever.
Please, hug. Surprise!
Enoch will be nudged forward somewhat, and it's just kind of giggle as she supports your weight. She reaches back to grab your shoulders, pull you up a little further, and give you a smooch on the cheek.
Nuzzle for Enoch.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, hope you're doing well. You know, I had a thought while on the mission.
Yes.
Sleeping in the Airbus sucks. Sleeping with you is so much more comfortable.
She giggles and says, Jacob talk went well?
Yeah. I think we get along. I mean, after he pointed the gun at me the first time, we didn't start off on the right foot, but ever since then, I think we get along.
She'll reach up, pat your head feathers.
Is he
And say-
Digimon form?
What's that?
Obviously. It's more feathery. More stealthy, because he's smaller. And that means more stealth.
She'll reach back, pat your head feathers, and say, "That's good." I head to my room to rest. You join me?
I'm gonna join you in a bit. I wanna go talk to Wyatt. I wanna see how he's doing with his brother.
Copy.
Yeah. He's gonna give her like a little head pat and then like slide off of her back and continue to be the stealthier that has ever stealthed.
Cracks another tile on the way out.
Sammy's talons are weirdly strong.
I
Wait,
gotta give him a kick move apparently.
Is Sammy still in his Digimon form?
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Goober.
I think in this case it would be more that Sammy is surprisingly dense.
Literally.
In both meanings of the word.
Wyatt,
Yes.
you briefed your brother before you left. Where
Yes.
do you think you'd find him now?
I mean, if he did exactly as Wyatt told him, probably in Wyatt's room.
All right. In that case, that is where our boy Edgar will be.
Okay. Wyatt will head into his room. I'm back.
Edgar, I'm home!
Sam! Steve!
Got him.
But yeah, no, Wyatt heads in and announces his presence.
Yeah. Wyatt has gathered a few things from the
Edgar?
sorry. Edgar's gathered a few things from the commissary, a few changes of clothes, which now sit on top of the well, at the foot of the bed rather, because he probably wasn't sure where to put them. And now he's just kind of laying back, tapping away on his Fitbit. He raises his head, smiles, and then waves at you. Wyatt, welcome back.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. It's a little strange around here, seeing not quite people walking around, but it's kind of nice,
Yeah.
comfy in a corporate espionage kind of way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is as comfy as it gets. But, anything, anything untoward or anything happen?
Oh, not at all. I heard a lot of whispers about that Raban lady.
Mhm.
I really wish she didn't turn out to be a bad guy.
Yeah. That's just how things happen sometimes.
Is what it is, I suppose.
We should,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we should probably get you a computer or something.
You don't have to worry about all that. I'm just happy you're back. Besides, aren't there like really strict cybersecurity rules around here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hate to run afoul of your job's rules and get kicked out of this place.
Yeah, I guess. It must be boring, though.
Eh, it's better than walking all day, every day. The only bit of excitement then was when stuff starts chasing you, and that's not fun either.
Mm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all gloomy. I'm glad you're back, Wyatt.
How's your arm feeling?
It's weird. You know the feeling when you're getting an injection and the needle first goes in?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that'll happen where one of the little crystals is, but not very often, and it doesn't last long.
Mm. Well, hopefully, treatment and stuff can begin, or at least like proper diagnosis and seeing exactly how things stand with it.
I hope things go well.
As do I.
It's gonna be weird though, trying to go home and you're still here.
Hmm. You know, I still am not sure about that.
I
I'd
mean,
like to go home with you, but I don't know if I can just walk away from all this.
I'm sure there's rules about that too.
Yeah.
But maybe the new guy in charge is kinder to people who just want to retire.
Yeah. But there seems to be more going on than just work. So, I don't know. I feel like leaving now would be uh leaving a hole because things are still changing, so I don't want to shift any balances too much while Mirpool's still trying to get on its feet after losing who was effectively in charge for a long time.
Have you talked to Oh, he doesn't know about Cashel, does he?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, but he knows I think Wyatt's mentioned he has a team, so
Well, have you talked to your team about it?
not really. Haven't really had a good opportunity to broach the subject. And I don't know. It feels like there's more important things going on currently, right?
I understand that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe I just don't get it because I'm not on the inside like you are.
Hmm.
But whatever you gotta do, I'll be here as long as they'll let me be.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then I'll be waiting for you at home.
I'll try to get your arm fixed as soon as I can.
He smiles
Thanks.
and says, "Oh, that said, someone did come by looking for you while you were out.
Oh.
Yeah, some young guy, couldn't have been much older than 19 or 20. He had a cone around his neck and he was asking about a laptop, but I couldn't really make out what he was saying."
Wyatt eventually notes that he's probably talking about Jiro. And if so, that is hilarious. Did he have a kind of sleazy look about him?
I could only see his gelled up hair.
Yeah, that's Jiro. Kind of supposed to be running the supplies. What's the word? Whatever. But we have to pay a little bit for stuff for amenities and stuff. But he's kind of a con artist.
Yeah, he seems a little irresponsible.
Yeah.
Maybe just an age thing, I guess.
Mm.
By this time, Sammy, if you were looking for Wyatt at his room, you will have arrived.
Knock on the door.
Wyatt'll will meander over to the door and open it.
Hi, Wyatt.
Hi?
Yeah, I just wanted to come check up on you. I was trying looking for you over the person, but you weren't there, so I just wasn't sure where to look for you, so I just came over here. I was curious how you and your brother were doing.
Fine?
Are you sure? You seem so stressed out about him.
Yeah. He was missing for 8 months. Of course I was stressed out.
You don't really show it much.
I mean, he's here now.
Oh, can I talk to him? I haven't really met him.
Wyatt will open the door and let Sammy in.
Sammy's just gonna peek his head in and give Wyatt's brother a wave.
Surprisingly, Wyatt's brother doesn't look any much younger than he is, I guess, at this point.
No,
Unless he didn't physically change in the other world.
No, he did. He's aged a couple, maybe 3 years.
Yeah, he's only a year younger than Wyatt now instead of 4. So, yikes.
Huh.
Edgar, this is Sammy. Sammy, this is Edgar.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Sammy.
Yeah. Huh. You're older than I thought.
Wyatt kind of looks at the floor at that.
Just, Wyatt always, when he mentioned you, I just figured you'd be, much younger.
Yeah, but things change.
Alright, time things.
Mm-hmm.
It must be weird. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You must have missed so many happy birthdays. That sucks. Mhm.
Wyatt is so close to maybe punching Sammy, but his calm thoughts.
Yes, Wyatt is now experiencing what Cashel goes through basically every frickin' day.
Just remember, count backwards from 10.
Happy
Mhm.
thoughts, happy thoughts.
Well, he's gonna walk up a little to Edgar and just like raise a hand. The opposite hand he normally used to shake, like to offer to shake like his good hand. Or I guess whatever his good hand is, and go like, well, yeah, pleasure to meet you properly. I don't know if it helps, but if next time you have a happy birthday, let me know and I'll bring in 3 more cakes. Or 4, was it?
That's funny because theoretically Edgar's birthday should be soon. If we're in like October.
Huh.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Could the bit you said to Edgar? Could you say it again?
Oh yeah, that he's gonna walk up to Edgar, offer him a handshake, taking note of making sure to like allow him to shake with his good hand, and just tell him that like, oh hi, yeah, pleasure to meet you properly. I guess next time if you have a birthday, let me know. I'll bring in extra cakes, 3 or 4, however many it is.
I like sweets, but not that much.
Oh, I could eat a whole cake myself.
Tell you what, we'll take one, and you have one, and save one for the rest of your squad.
Oh, that's a good point.
Hmm.
He looks at
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Kenku raided my stream with 5 viewers.
Thank you for the raid, Kenku.
An
Welcome in,
earnest
everybody. You've come into the middle of our Agents of Reflection Scar campaign. I hope you had a good stream, Kenku. Thank you for the follow there, Royal Blue Wyvern. Hello, Kali Dream. Enjoy the show, everyone.
Sammy looks at Wyatt's brother, and then at Wyatt, and then head tilts. Just, huh? Is he always the way he is?
Sammy, you're going to have to elaborate.
Was he always like
don't-
so serious?
Me?
Yeah. Well, you're like,
At this point, Edgar isn't sure whether to answer the question or let you two keep talking to each other.
Well, Sammy, I believe Sammy was asking Edgar a question if Wyatt had always been so serious.
Oh, got you. And Edgar will say, "It's not really how I remember him, but given the circumstances."
mm-mm. He then grows a really, really big smile. What was he like?
No.
That's kind of an uncomfortable question.
Oh, sorry. Just curious. He turns to look at Wyatt again. You're just weird.
How?
Oh, you know. I mostly just know you because you're here for your brother, but now I'm just kind of curious. Are you gonna stay with us now that he's back, or are you gonna leave?
Wyatt, kind of looks down and away a little, and before I'm not sure yet, but we still have to get his arm dealt with.
I'm sure we'll get that dealt with. I just hadn't thought about it. I realized while we were on the way back that, like, I wasn't really sure why you were here in the first place aside from your brother. So it left me curious if you're gonna, like, stay with us. And honestly, if you don't, that's totally fine. I mean, you're, like, super cool and useful, but also, like, I totally understand if you want to be with your brother.
Wyatt
But
looks away.
mm, he's gonna just stand up and walk up to Wyatt. Well, if you need some time to think about it, I understand, but just so you know, I support whatever choice you make. You're a good friend. You're, like, cool and less serious than Cashel.
Mhm.
And I could really use someone less serious than Cashel around.
Cashel. Yeah. I mean, I try to keep things on task, but
Yeah.
Cashel's kind of a little bit of a hard ass.
Has he ever smiled?
I don't remember.
Actually, that's a good question. That's actually a really good question. Sorry, out of character.
Have we seen Cashel smile?
I'm getting a blank, to be honest.
See, this is why I said nobody likes Cashel. They're literally sitting here gossiping about him and behind his back.
No. We appreciate Cashel and understand that he is very useful as a driving force of this group. He also
Doesn't mean you like
is
him.
kind of mean. Well, I don't think Wyatt dislikes him, but
Don't worry. I will answer your question with what my follow-up was gonna be.
Mhm.
What do you think Cashel enjoys doing apart from working?
I don't know. Maybe just something where he doesn't have to do anything.
Well, I was thinking we should do something for Cashel. He does so much for us, and, like, he could at least use a cake, but I don't know if Cashel will eat cake.
I don't know what his preferences are. I don't even know if he likes sweets.
We should try to figure it out. We should do something for him. Something nice.
I guess.
Yeah. And maybe for you too. You also need to smile more.
Just things are a bit serious these days. Bit tense.
Blink. Blink.
The whole restructuring of this agency and the potential dangers to our lives and the lives of others.
Half understanding blink.
Sammy, you cannot be so oblivious that you don't understand the gravity of what's going on here.
But isn't it a good thing?
But isn't what a good thing?
Valen taking over. That's like a
Yeah,
good
but
thing, right?
but that means Valen has also put a giant target on his head.
Didn't he already have one?
Yes, but now he's no longer protected by a giant iron door.
Do you see what he
As
did to
if
that
that-
iron door? I don't think he needs protection.
As if that iron
Uh,
door was even protection for him anyways, considering Piedmon?
Yeah, exactly. Well, apparently, according to Cashel, he's not immortal in that way.
So he wasn't protected by the iron door.
I suppose not.
Yeah, because from what I understood, it was just like him being kept prisoner in there, but not him being kept safe. If anything, I feel safer with him out there because, like, if someone attacks Merl or something, he's gonna find out and probably do to them what he did to Rabon, but worse.
I guess, but like, that's on the assumption that they don't take him by surprise.
Hmm. He'll be fine. We're in the middle of here. Who can sneak in here? Apart from Ido. And King. And Piedmon.
I was about to say, and your Piedmon.
And any agent who decides they're not on his side, who are specifically trained in these types of things.
Maybe you raise a good point.
I don't
I think
mean
he'll be
to
safe.
rain on your parade.
Yeah, look, I think he'll be fine. As long as he's
I
not caught by
hope so.
surprise or asleep or snuck up on.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd like to keep an eye on Valen until things settle down.
Good point. Maybe we should make a list of the people we can trust.
Not Estrella.
I trust Inuk.
Yeah. Jacob seems mostly trustworthy. Especially if
Jacob's cool.
he's with Inuk, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I did not see that coming.
See what coming?
Them both being married to each other.
Yeah, me neither. That was kind of surprising, wasn't it? Oh, but they're so cute together. It's like Hyro and King, but not Hyro.
So, Sammy,
Hmm?
after the party the other day, right? You you mentioned that you went back to Inuk's room.
Mhm.
But she's married?
He looks at Asher, tilts his head,
Looks at who?
winks at Wyatt. He looks at Wyatt, tilts his head, then winks, and begins to walk towards the door.
What does that mean?
And then he's just gonna open the door and leave.
That's drama I want no part of. That's drama I don't want any part of.
Performative, not answering the question. And then he's gonna head back to the next room.
So yeah, that was one of my teammates. Ed. He's a bit of an odd duck.
And homewrecker, it seems.
Apparently.
He's gonna come running back, look into the door, and go, "Don't tell anybody, by the way. It's fine. Nothing's bad." And then he's gonna.
What does that mean, Sammy?
Just don't tell anybody about this. It's a secret. It's important. And then he looks at Edgar. You too. Please don't tell anyone. I'll pay you.
I don't think anyone takes money here.
1,000 credits.
He doesn't have a way of keeping those credits, Sammy.
Fine, I'll give you 1,500 if you keep them quiet. Or if he keeps quiet. Please keep quiet. Bleeding eyes.
I guess. Sammy,
Thank you.
please don't be a homewrecker.
No, everything's fine. It's just, just everything is fine. That's why Jacob, was fine. He just wanted to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't, okay? If there's something between them and nobody told anyone, then I wouldn't do that because that's not fair and that's hurtful to the people involved. As long as everyone's fine and understanding, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
So everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't tell anyone, please.
I'll trust you on this, Sammy, and I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. And you too, please, Edgar. I know you're new, and this is a big favor. But, please. I'll tell you about the Hyrule King stuff if you don't tell anyone about this.
Oh no.
Oh, and it's a secret for a secret. That's how secrets work, right? You trade secrets.
It can be how they work.
Wow. Oh, maybe that's good to know for future interrogations so we don't trade secrets.
You don't have to. Well, you can trade a secret for a non-secret or the continued use of one's legs.
Huh.
But that's the more violent, aggressive kind of interrogation.
The kind that may be war crimes.
Technically, the agency of Mirpool is not recognized by, on paper, isn't recognized by most governments.
Oh, then everything's on the table then.
But yeah, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. I think that's what originally came over here to talk about, but then I forgot on the way. So thank you.
Okay.
I remember now.
See you around, Sammy.
Yeah, and he's gonna leave again.
Wyatt just looks at Edgar like, this is what I have to deal with. He's nice. He's nice and pretty cool, but also he's just weird sometimes.
Edgar chuckles and say, seems that way. But, yeah. I'm glad you have friends around here, at least.
I hadn't really thought about them being my friends, but I guess that's true.
Oh.
Well, I just hadn't really, put the word to it yet, I guess. Anyway, is there anything you want to do, Ed?
I'll let you know. I was interested in the in the little gym area they have, but I'm not really feeling up to that today. Maybe tomorrow?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Thanks, he says with a broad smile. Hopefully you're home long enough this time to do something.
Yeah. I hope so too. It should be, but as you can see, there's no... If an emergency comes up or something time sensitive, there's not much I can do about it.
Of course. I understand.
But I'll do my best. But yes, Maddie, beyond that, I don't really have much else to do.
All right. Then it's time for everyone's favorite chip, I suppose.
Let
Hello,
that ship
Hyro.
sail.
This still going a bit too fast, but okay.
I mean, storyteller's not enforcing the whole having a baby thing. That's just everything. That's just what everyone else is saying.
It's what everyone else is teasing.
And this is where you get revealed that like it's actually just a plushie and doesn't even work. Hyro just hasn't noticed.
Lamau.
Just
So
a glass figurine.
Hyro is carrying the Digicore to his room. And as he reaches to it, he does knock on the door. Hey, it's me, Hyro.
Hyro! There's a bit of a rush to the door, and then it swings open. Your Battle Gamamon is visibly tip-tapping his toes, all happy like... You're back, you're back, you're back. Where did you go? What did you do?
We're back. We brought some prisoners with us. And we had a mission that went successfully.
That's awesome. What'd you do on this mission?
Well, we sneak into some houses.
Whoa.
Battled a few humans.
What? I
And
thought
then-
Mirrorpool only fought Digimon.
Battle's a very strong word.
Yeah. Normally, yes, but since this specific person is very important to the to us, we need to get him from that place. I somehow got this as he showed it to the to King.
You look at it, and you can hear the kind of dial-up noise in the room.
Oh no!
Where'd you find that?
It actually appeared from the.
It fell in his lap.
It fell in my lap. From a digital portal, I'm guessing, since I didn't really see it, but my co-workers said that that's what happened.
Oh.
So
I don't know. It seems like somebody may be looking for that. Wait, is there someone inside?
I have no idea for sure. Want to take a look at it?
Should we put someone inside?
He holds out his hand.
And Hyro will give it to him. Gently, of course.
Oh my.
He'll hold it firmly in one hand between those talons and just kind of poke at it and say, "Hello? Anyone in there? Mirrorpool wants to talk to you, I think." He presses his ear to the thing.
They're made for each other.
Okay, I don't think this is an active Digicore. But still, that's really cool.
So, what do we do with this then?
Well, since there's nothing living in it, I guess it looks cool. Do you want to put it up for like a decoration or something?
Hyro shrugs and yeah, that sounds good to me.
What a morbid decoration when you think about it.
We put a corpse
Yes,
outside our room as decoration.
Let's put this heart, this preserved heart on display.
Not even like a preserved heart, though. It's like... I don't think there is a human equivalent for a body that doesn't yet have a thing living in it.
Like a stuffed human body.
It's an egg that hasn't been fertilized yet.
Yeah. Let's just take this chicken egg
At
out of the
least,
carton.
at least it wasn't up until, you know, King touched it after Queen touched it, and well, now it might be.
I don't think that's how that works.
I hope that's how it works.
It's asexual reproduction, not spontaneous pregnancy.
I don't know, Hyro just suddenly popped that up in his lap.
More research needs to be done, I
Dreams.
think.
But yes, we can put this safely somewhere where it's not gonna be, you know, fallen or something like that.
Okay. How about he takes the laptop off the desk and says, "What about like right here?"
That
Gesturing to the desk.
sounds good to me.
He'll very gently set it down and just continue kind of looking at it, kind of mesmerized.
Have you seen one before?
I mean, only living ones. I didn't really know they could exist like this.
Huh. And what do you mean by living ones?
Well, like when they used those destabilizers on me, I could see my own, and I could see the other ones in the room. But I've never seen one of these, like, with nothing in it.
That's fascinating, to be honest.
Can I buy a gun?
No.
That was so out of pocket. Oh my god.
That was so random.
I approve. I greatly approve.
Why not?
No, because that's dangerous, and I feel like
And?
you're already powerful enough yourself to protect yourself.
Well, yeah, I don't want it to protect myself. I just want to have fun.
We'll die when
Gun-
they're shot.
A gun is not good to have fun.
It's a weapon. It
But,
kills
like-
Alright,
people.
I found a art piece that's relevant here.
Okay, alright.
Oh.
I put it in Agents of Reflection.
Yes.
Oh
You
my
read
god.
my mind. I literally was just thinking Era would approve of this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know, I think this is it's questionable enough, but I think it's safe enough. To stream
Oh,
it
no.
goes.
Yeah, I don't think that term is, like, against TOS. Yeah.
For King and
Dragon.
Queen.
Also, if King gets a gun, he should learn gun safety.
Just to make
Yes.
sure, Hyro, do you know what the MPreg means?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Just making sure.
Ah!
Poor Ren.
I'm innocent, but
Uh,
not that innocent.
King will open up the laptop and show you clips from some action movie he pirated.
Oh my god.
And he'll-
face palm hard.
and he'll be like using the clips as like as evidence for why it would be really fun for him to have a gun.
You should really tell him that guns kill people.
Look. I can see why guns seem so exciting to you now. But if you don't know how to use it, don't know how to control it, and don't know the safety precaution, if you aim at me and accidentally hit something, it could kill me.
At this
Again, if
point,
you-
King's mouth kind of falls open. His eyes widen. And you can see the tears beginning to well in his lower eyelids.
What have you done?
Okay, more attack!
You monster.
Cash out to the King!
But
Well, yes, nobody likes Cashel, so it's fine.
Puppy eyes, they can work.
Is it the puppy eyes or him being sad at the thought of Hyro dying?
yeah, I was gonna
Which one is
clarify that with what he says next. But you have like a Digimon form. You wouldn't just die, would you?
If you shot me as a human, yes, I can still die. I would still probably be very hurt as a Digimon form. Like,
He interrupts your speaking, wrapping his arms around you, and letting out shuddering little exhales. Just so distraught over the idea of you not being around anymore.
Hiro hugs back gently. It'll be okay. But as you can see, that's why guns are very dangerous.
I guess I wouldn't want a gun to hurt you.
In the future, I don't know how far in the future, and that you're improving enough to be safely in the Agent of Reflection here.
Mirpool. Just
Mirror, sorry. Then maybe we can have you learn how to use a gun. Did that sound fair to you?
I don't think I want to learn to use a gun anymore. I don't want anything that would. He finally just stops and says, anyway, did you want to get something to eat or something? I'm a little hungry.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
So we have piqued the interest of Era, it seems.
Do it.
Was it the guns or the Emperor?
The Impreg, of course.
Me and Craig.
Oh, of course, of course.
So yeah, Hyro, call sign Queen, is going to be having a little Digimon baby with King.
eventually. The key word is eventually, maybe.
Eventually, in 1 week.
No.
Eventually and maybe.
Hyro has
no
already,
time-
produced an egg.
No. No. That was Greaves who gave that to him.
I mean, produced in the sense that he, like, brought it out of some container, sure. But, like...
Exactly.
How did Hyro beat me to?
Later,
I
do
don't
long
play
Q.
games.
Even when it comes to
Straight to
relationships, and
business.
Craig, Ren is a shark.
I'm not a shark!
Oh,
Sure you
that's
are.
right. We do have a thing from earlier. I need to. Yep. Oh,
Ah!
sorry, there was another thing. There was another ethereal influence. Okay, so I'm not really sure where this one goes logically. But thank you, BlueBat15 for this one. Hyro, so I found these like games online, but I'm like really bad at them. And word around the agency is you're like secretly really good at games, even though you say you're not or something. And I was just hoping, maybe you could teach me how to play games.
Out of character. Oh, come on! Like, why?
It's chat. There's no.
Why didn't you bring it to the tabletop? I'm already getting teased out of the tabletop. Now I'm gonna get teased in the tabletop. Ah!
This is an ethereal influence. Someone paid for this. I'm sorry, Ren.
Not funny.
Why, Chad? What did I do to deserve this?
It's chat. You don't need to do anything.
You didn't do anything. It's
You
chat.
don't deserve this. It's chat. Chat will do as chat does.
Next
Okay.
tip goal is gonna be support and love and don't tease Ren.
What if we make the next tease goal a Mario Kart tournament in game?
Matteo, as I've already stated, the only way to not tease Ren is to simply entirely not interact with him.
The only way to
Everything. Even the most subtle of things or the most innocuous of things, rather, would be the better term, will cause him to break.
We put him in a bubble.
What's that phrase? The only way to win is to not play.
All right, tell you what, chat. I'm gonna show you what a normal compliment between friends looks like towards your favorite punching bag. All right.
Oh no, Arrow.
Hey, Ren.
Yes.
You're pretty cool. I think you're a dope streamer. It was very nice meeting you at MFF, and I can't wait to hang out with you again.
Oh, thank you.
See, that's how you engage with someone without
That
teasing
broke
them.
him.
And he half broke.
That
Well, yeah,
still
but
broke him.
Yeah, but that was more heartfelt break than flustered
Yeah,
dying break.
I'm sorry, heartfelt. What?
It's
It's a different flavor of break.
But it's still a break.
listen, just because it's all I was trying to do is say that you can handle the Ren without teasing him. It's possible, Chad.
It is possible, but to handle him and not break him in some way is nigh impossible.
Ren,
Yes.
hello.
Hello.
Seems pretty easy to me, Wyatt.
That was Merl who said it.
Also, he's breaking
And
now.
Yeah, but that's after the fact.
Well, sometimes
I'm
it is
sorry.
delayed. Sometimes it's delayed, but it still happens.
Can we make it like a 2-for-1? Like at this point, defending Ren a little bit, right? Azure is seemingly Cognito Hazard for at least 2 people. Just
Apparently.
one.
But anyways, let's get back to it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I took up too much time with this.
No,
This little
it
fun
was
experiment.
hilarious. How did they find out? Yeah, I can help you with these games.
Hell yeah.
And I guess instead of eating, we start playing.
Yeah, word around the mirror pool is that they call you a shark?
In game, Hyro actually has like a YouTube channel with like 1 million subscribers. He's just been like out of the spotlight for a couple of years, like kind of low key retired, is looking for a different avenue, and people just find his old stuff, and he's just like,
No, it would be really funny. People call me a fox.
You know, with a Digimon form, you don't need a VTuber.
True.
So Hyro, when you're ready, just give me a flat D10.
Uh-oh. Subpar.
You are allowed to use any number of things that you would otherwise be able to use.
I'll saw that.
Okay.
Saw that.
He wants to be good at games.
Oh my
You
God.
can.
I'll take it, a 4.
Dang.
Watch it be a lower better.
Well, you can't. You can. Yeah, you can only sell ones.
Yeah.
You have to willpower.
Or body.
Or yeah, I guess body. Body is 1 to 3 dice.
Keep in mind you've
How about
already
it? Yeah.
used at least 2.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know what? One more.
Probably your last boost die.
Of
Right?
course!
Oh,
Yes. Oh my god, I wanted this for you so bad.
No! I would at least an 8 or 9, but not a 10!
and you'll get them all back next session.
All right. This is exactly what I wanted for you.
The shark rises.
No, the fox rises.
No, the term is shark.
The fark.
Gabby, no.
No. No. No.
So at some point while you guys are gaming, he's going through that like round of things that you do when you're not like sitting in a chair while gaming and you're just trying to like be comfortable.
Yeah, I
So at
know.
some
Like,
point
yep. Yep.
Yeah. So he's like laying on his side and then he'll roll over to his stomach and like kick his feet up or whatever. And then finally, just to like bother you or distract you or whatever, he just kind of flops himself over you, wrapping his arms around your shoulders and playing with his controller set just in front of yours. His chin resting on top of your head.
Cute!
Oh my god, that's such a cute image.
And then after a while, he'll be like, "Sorry, am I bothering you?"
Oh no, you're not bothering me at all.
Good. He keeps playing like that for a while.
Oh my.
His gaming skills do improve, but after a while, he doesn't seem so interested in the gaming as he does just getting closer to you. You two have a very good time with the game.
And Hyro's getting more and more comfortable being close to King as well.
And that's where I'll let that scene hang. Let's see. Has David... Oh, David has reported to Castillo. Are we just out
Yep.
of scenes now?
I believe so.
The only other thing that's gonna happen is just Sammy's gonna go Catalina, but that's about it.
Gotcha. Now I have to stir up problems for no reason. I hate
No!
doing this as a storyteller.
Yes.
You don't have to end on a cliffhanger, Maddie.
Please, please don't.
What explosion is gonna rock the HQ?
All right, I've got a plan.
Oh no.
The next morning,
Oh god.
long rest, everyone. You're gonna need it.
Oh god.
Yay!
Still wounded. Yay.
What? Why? Oh, because you haven't sought out help.
I
Would you
haven't
like
saw
to do that?
Good
You know,
lord.
probably. That's probably a good idea. Hey, can I go get medical attention before we rest for the
Yes,
night?
yes, please do that.
Yeah.
Michelle, would you like that as well?
Cashel?
Passed out at his desk, maybe. Gout sucks.
No, I'm not passed out. Just had to walk.
Yep.
Give me just a minute. But no, Cashel's got too much he's got to do to take care of that.
All right. In that case, David,
Hi.
you wake up to a rather loud beeping just beside your bed. Not dissimilar to your alarm, but distinctly different in that, aside from a rhythmic beep, it is just a really loud, high-pitched whining.
He will investigate as to what is causing the sound once he realizes it's not his alarm clock.
All right. You roll over and find that it is, in fact, the same fixture as your alarm clock. However, this time, a small rectangular button with an exclamation point is lit up.
Oh dear. What is going on here? He thinks to himself. He grabs the fixture and goes to find Castillo.
Oh,
Is it a button?
You're just taking the whole alarm clock setup with
Just
you?
the whole thing.
Okay. All right.
Being
Before I tell
careful
you,
not to push anything.
before I tell you what's going on outside, we gotta handle everyone else. We'll pass on Cashel unless told otherwise. Wyatt,
I'm back.
Mhm.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
If you still need a minute, we can rotate through the other players.
Go ahead. Just letting you know I'm back at my computer.
Okay, good. Wyatt,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up to your brother, hand on your shoulder, kind of shaking you awake.
Mm-hmm.
It seems your room too has been afflicted with this high-pitched whining.
Wyatt, sits up and very, quickly starts looking for the source.
You find the same alarm clock fixture as the other agents have, sitting beside your bed.
Has a button with an exclamation point on it that's blinking, right?
That's right.
I guess he'll tentatively press the button.
All right. A much too formal voice comes over the little speaker on your alarm clock fixture. Dear agents, due to a power outage in the third annex, we are requesting at this time that everyone get to a a sheltered and rigid and structured space, and to not leave until further notice. Please do not make your way towards the annex, and do not head towards the upper floor of the headquarters. Thank you very, very much, agents. There's a faint beep, and then the message repeats.
Edgar, stay here. Take cover if you need to. If things start happening, I'm gonna go check on the rest of my team. All right.
Okay. Does this normally happen?
I wouldn't know. I doubt it. And Wyatt's gonna head out to try to, meet up with the team and figure out what's going on.
All right. Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Enoch is asleep next to you, sleeping right through the really annoying loud beeping going on right next to her. However, your ears are a tad more sensitive.
Bap the alarm clock repeatedly, like from the bed, without really looking at it, just trying to silence it.
All right. Eventually, you hit the button, which starts the message, and then again and again, until multiple messages are overlapping each other. Agents.
Yes.
And this cacophony of speech eventually does cause Enoch to stir. She simply pulls you really tight and mutters, "Too loud."
What is this?
Can we shut up that alarm?
She,
How do I shut it off?
she reaches over, grabs it, and then you see, in about an instant, fur grow up to her elbows as she just snaps the thing in half and tosses it on the floor beside the bed.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. The cuddle times can continue.
Emergencies happening. Too loud.
But cuddling time.
We could all die time.
It's the perfect Sammy response to that.
But you know what? In response to all of this, Sammy is going to just like very lightly tuck his head just a little more like into a nook and just really, really closely snuggle.
Hyro.
I'm here.
You wake to your to your companion pacing beside the bed with the alarm clock in his hand, and he's just repeatedly shouting, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!" shaking the thing as if it can hear him.
Hiro just blinks blearily and like, what's going on?
This thing, it's making this loud noise and I can't fucking sleep.
Can I see it?
He hands the alarm clock over to you.
And I push the button.
Agents. Due to a power outage on the third annex, it just plays the message.
Yeah. Hiro blinks, looks at King, raises an eyebrow. I do not like this at all.
So, do we stay put like it says, or what?
I am going to find my team and see what we should do about this.
Okay, just be safe out there, whatever you do.
I will. And I will give King a hug before I go.
King will hug you back.
Right?
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh no! Ido, what did he do?
Oh yes.
I mean, Ido's around, probably. Probably something to do with that, I'd assume.
At least one
He's gonna take care
person
of King.
likes Cashel.
I like a show.
Yeah, people are freaking the fuck out, and it's actually really... I don't even know if he'd need a major for this, but...
I kind of agree
You
on
know what?
that. If you want to
If you
refund it
wanna-
and have him redeem it for lower, I'm good with that.
Yeah. We can...
I think moderate for this.
Okay, alright.
Redeem a moderate there, Ido.
So, in this case, just to liven up the scene a little bit, we're gonna say Cashel wasn't even asleep when this happened, because Cashel was
Cashel-
with Ido. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Was Cashel... Because last we left with Cashel, he was waiting with
Don't teach my
Kerbold
hamster
for
to suck eggs.
the for Kerbold to have his chamber made. The containment cell thing.
For sure. That said, for a lot of that period, you would likely be surrounded by medical staff. And with the chance bump into the other character in this situation, this would probably start happening wherever you were. So you could still be waiting with Kerbold, and this is happening.
Yeah, I was just checking because yeah, he'd be waiting until that's ready to before he goes to his bed. So that's probably where he's at when this alarm's coming.
Okay. At that time, Ido is having a look over your wounds using... I hate to keep calling them tendrils because that's not really what they make me think of. The appendages.
Feelers?
The feelers is even worse somehow. Yeah, the appendages that stick up out of his back to kind of dress the wound somewhat. He's telling you, everything ought to be all right soon, but I probably wouldn't go back into the fight too quick, you know? Just then, the alarm starts to go off.
So his injuries tended to, but still fragile.
Mechanically, no, but characters are always going to say something like that while they're treating your wounds.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it seems I need to get to... The third annex is where Castillo is, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Cashel's ignoring the warning and running for Castillo. He's got to look at it. Has Kerbal been taken yet?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, yeah, he'll be happily... Well, he'll be willingly going, because he doesn't have to stay there with Kerbal anymore. He's just going straight for the third annex. Considering they said power failure, he's going to take the stairs, though.
Good idea.
And he can float, so he's just going to fly, basically, you know, drop over the stairs, let himself fall, and just fly right before the bottom.
All right. I want to give the team a chance to gather, if that's okay.
Oh, yes. Go for it.
I'm going to say all of you would arrive near-ish to the elevator at about the same time. Not necessarily saying that's where everyone was going, but, you know.
It's fine. I can take the stairs.
I mean, power outage, right? Also,
Yeah,
I thought Sammy was still in bed.
that too.
It depends. Do you want me to gather a team? Or you want me to stay in bed?
Well, if you want to get in the elevator, yeah.
We're not going in the elevator. We're gonna go down the stairs because there's a power outage apparently.
That's it. Sammy gets teleported to in front of the elevator doors open, and a clawed hand pulls him inside. No.
I just assume at some point we'll be waking up.
Key, we're about finished for today, if you want to stick with it. Okay. Yeah, at this point, Hyro, Cashel, David, Wyatt, you guys would cross paths in the cafeteria near to the elevator.
It's funny because David's still
right.
holding his device because he hasn't pushed the button yet because he thinks it's a bomb.
Oh, right. You have to take the elevator down to the 3rd, huh?
You know, I don't think we've discussed the presence of stairs in this place.
I believe.
Oh, we have multiple times, and there are stairs.
Okay.
I assume they go between every floor.
Damn, I thought.
I thought
yeah,
you
that's right.
had established that that you could only get to the 3rd annex to an elevator.
So I do distinctly remember there was some section of headquarters that you could only get to by elevator, and I think it was the ground floor.
Oh, the
That-
ground between the
that
ground
at
floor
least-
and the yeah.
Yeah. I think that
The
makes more sense than, for some reason, the 3rd annex is the only one you can't get to.
No, it's between the ground floor and the
right.
actual annexes, right?
Which makes sense, because that would be a security bottleneck. So
Yeah.
So I guess there are stairs everywhere else.
Yeah, so we'll take the stairs because, Digimon forms means we can move quicker, probably.
All right.
I just think
You
of the
head down
idea
the-
of there being no stairs between all floors as a huge fire hazard.
Yeah, like that's a huge fire hazard right there.
I think during one of the warm up, or not warm up, but one of the tryout games, we had established that there were no stairs at all.
I think it would make more sense for there to be stairs going between all floors.
Oh, of
Maybe
course,
there's
I agree.
some side
but
emergency hatch but
what I was saying is, I think we remarked at that time how much of a fucking fire hazard that was.
I like to imagine it's just because who's gonna inspect them? OSHA? Fire safety?
True. Anyway, back to the game, because I promised Kiwi wouldn't be at this much longer. You guys get down there to the 3rd annex. You open the door and find largely just a bunch of people milling about, looking kind of startled. Would anyone like to roll perception, though?
I can try.
I can.
Oh. Let's see, what's my perception skill? You know what? Sure, I'll roll 2. You know what, I'll just roll. Well, I'm not getting it.
Oh, hey!
Nice.
You know what? Gotta sell that one. Dang.
Classic.
Really? They really said, no, you're keeping that. Well, it's still a 4.
All right. So, me just give everybody a nice reading here. Wyatt's got 4, Hyro's got 0, Cashel 5, David 2.
And none from Sammy.
While everything seems mostly fine down here, Wyatt, Cashel, Wyatt, specifically your use of instinct lets you know something is very, very amiss. As much as people are trying to write it off as just a freak power failure, the specificity of it being only the third annex, the most important one structurally, already has you on edge. But it's Cashel who can smell the faint scent of blood from somewhere in the annex.
No.
How do you proceed?
Cashel is immediately going to check on Castillo.
Wyatt's following,
Hyro following as well.
perhaps even overtaking. Wyatt has 40 movement speed over land. No.
All right.
David is proceeding carefully as he is like surveying the scene, looking for clues.
It's okay. Cashel can see faster.
See faster.
I don't.
The visual processes move from his brain in less than a trillionth of a nanosecond.
It's an actual established superpower for way too many heroes. Like Captain America.
Huh.
All right. So you make your way into
Castillo's office.
Castillo. There you go. Thank you. Into Castillo's office, and Castillo seems fine. He's obviously the noise has woken him up, and he's still trying to get his bearings about him. He looks up to meet Cashel's eyes and says, what's going on?"
I don't know. I'm smelling blood out there, though.
"Oh, dear God."
Something is wrong, though.
Come with
A
us,
power outage in
Castillo.
the third annex.
There's a power
And only
outage
third
here.
annex?
Okay.
The next likely target would be Raban. Come on. Please come with us, Castillo.
Castillo nods, takes his digiform, and levitating off the ground a little faster than he could walk, he heads in that direction.
Cashel will be directing everybody to make a box around Castillo.
Yep.
They've begun to make some progress on rebuilding the giant iron cell, but it hasn't gone very far, and you can see inside Raban sits pressed against the back wall of her makeshift cell, looking up, relatively undisturbed by everything that's going on. The guards still standing firm right next to, like, on either side of the door.
What else is on?
Who else would be on?
Jacob's office.
Why Jacob?
I don't know. That's just the what else I can think of that's on the third annex.
Well, at this point, Cashel is going to let himself relax slightly and try to pinpoint where that smell's coming from.
Can
Alright.
Cashel roll for that?
This would probably be a this would be a survival roll.
Good at that.
David,
Teamwork?
you're staying back to investigate?
Yes.
Would you also like to make a roll of some sort?
Sure, I
Have a
can
look
make
around
an
the area.
investigation roll while they're dealing with Castillo.
Yeah.
Cashel, teamwork?
Deal.
No.
Aww.
You think he's ever gonna let you teamwork?
Hey, I gotta ask every time.
No, the reroll hasn't been used yet.
Ooh. Well, that's a 0. At least it's not a -1.
I sold
Hey.
the one.
Hey, you wanna?
Wow.
Hey, David, you wanna use that reroll before we end session?
Sure, why not?
The music ramping up. The climax is
You're gonna get me
coming.
killed. I'm better on my
Ooh.
own.
So that's a 3. That's better.
3.
What expertise? Bro?
Merl?
Huh?
Huh?
What expertise?
Cunning.
Cunning. All right. Also, Cashel, have you rolled yet?
No. I figured
Okay.
order of events would be David first.
Yeah, no worries. That works out because David, having a look around and seeing that your party is already investigating many of the people you know, that is Castillo and Raban, you're pulled towards Jacob's office.
Okay.
And aside now from the smell of blood, you smell something else, something incredibly sour emanating from within the room. But you're sure that this is where the acrid scent of blood is coming from.
David will tentatively open the door and shine a flashlight in and see what he can see.
All right. As the door swings open, you can pretty readily identify the source of the smell. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the English word. A glass beaker with a clear liquid inside is emanating a faint mist as some chemical reaction going on inside releases gas into the air. Sitting just behind the desk, you see the body of not Jacob Davis, but David Burrow, slumped over the desk, a knife in his back, and written in blood on the back wall this phrase, which I'm going to post in AOR and also chat so that everyone gets to see. And that is where we will end sesh today.
Awesome.
That's French.
Oh.
Good thing I speak for it. Wait, no, I don't.
At least it wasn't Jacob.
The three
Poor
ways for
David
Twitter.
Burrow, though.
Pyro's first love.
That's right. I had a wonderful, wonderful date with Hyro, and then deaded.
Huh.
Hmm.
I wonder what this could mean.
Worthy of the crater. Oh, okay.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Agents of Reflection Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, checking out my friends who also stream. You can find their links in the description on YouTube. Or you can also help out by going to our new Spotify, where we have all of these sessions uploaded a few days after they air live here on Twitch. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.